Sup, Dungeoneers? It's me. I have assumed the throne of DM for the main campaign.
Just for this episode, don't freak out. Don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. DJ's still here.
Well, not here. He's not here right now.
Have this. Let me live this life just for a moment. Yes.
Okay. Do your thing.
This is
King.
This is us. This is me. I am the DM for this session, and it will be canon in the main campaign.
Kind of.
Yeah, that's what it is. But we didn't talk at all about how we wanted to do our intro stuff. So I'm just going to start with Grant and go from there. Grant, lead us in.
Okay.
I know that you have stuff prepped.
Well, when the boss is away, the children play.
Thank you for watching The Paper Dungeon. Those on YouTube, those on podcast, thank you for listening to The Paper Dungeon. You know what you need to do if you have Amazon Prime. Drop that free subscription today for the benefits of emotes, I guess, and some videos on the Discord. We have a Patreon. Please, por favor, we have videos on Patreon. If you like The Paper Dungeon, for $3 a month, you can get more today. Thank you once again, those listening, those watching. Here's a kiss.
That was something.
Did it work? Did it work?
It seemed right.
Okay.
Hey, Lydia, do you want to follow up?
No, skip me for now.
Okay, in that case, do you want me to do it or do you have it, Drew?
No, I have it. I'm just not ready yet.
No, I'm talking to Drew.
I can't.
You know what I do?
I don't know. I don't know what you want me to do. I don't remember.
I'll
see
DJ
because Grant stole what DJ normally does. So I don't know what to do.
Don't steal mine. I'm just getting prepared.
I was just gonna say, just so you know, we have a Discord. If you're not on the Discord, you should be there, and you can talk to us. You can say good morning. People post art. It's a nice little friendly community. You can ask us questions, which you should definitely do. For Grant, you will be running the filing cabinet soon.
That's this Thursday.
Yeah, this Thursday. So get your questions in because we'll need them to last for over 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, we also have a website, www.thepaperdungeon.com, where we have a merch store where you can buy merch with our logo and stuff on it. Speaking of merch stores, Lydia also has a currently functioning merch store.
And commissions open.
Yeah, and commissions that are open. So you should do that because she's very good. You can buy cool art or commission cool art. It's just gonna be cool art. Oh my god.
What my gosh.
Lydia, what happened?
Oh no.
Oh gosh. What's happened?
There's plenty of ways to support us. You should do that. Over to Lydia's. That way we can get this off our
screen. The DM is gone for one time.
Hey guys, check us out on social media. We have Instagram, we have TikTok, and we have Twitter. That's it.
For the audio listeners, Lydia has become an avatar, a strange, 3D rendered avatar.
Watch this.
Via Zoom.
This is like if an episode of Big Mouth went 3D. And
I hate
every part of it.
God,
no! Are you having a stroke? Are you okay? Okay, well.
Oh gosh, it's so unsettling the way it moves. It has hair physics. It has hair physics.
It's so weird.
Well, anyway, in order to get this off your screen, hey Drew, can you roll that intro as a canon episode of the
Yes,
Paper Dungeon?
I can.
Welcome to Nico Muris, a world of lost legend and forgotten lore. As the world, still recovering from the decimation of the trial, approaches the turn of the century, ancient evil returns with a lust for darkness and ruin. Follow us into a planar conspiracy as powers beyond your imagination plot the downfall of all that is right and good. 3 years have passed since our heroes fought a war to reclaim a fallen land. Now, they must once again take up arms and write a new story, a tale of glory, fear, and fortune, as they make their way through the Paper Dungeon.
Hello, everybody. This is the Paper Dungeon. We are now live with episode 15.5.
Yeah, it's like between 15 and 16.
Yeah,
it's like filler.
Between 15 and 16.
This is the first time we've played our like canon actual characters for what, a month and a half, maybe a month.
It's so empty below me.
This is the first main episode, like main campaign episode of the new year.
Oh shoot, we better make it like decent at least.
So scuffed. Dog.
I just put G Fuel in my water bottle. And
I'm trying
to ready to go.
Intro, Grant.
We are introing.
So we're going to pick up where we left off.
DM.
The group had uncovered some recent information regarding where exactly they should be going to get back the soul of Abinthy's friend / adopted younger sister into the plane of pandemonium. Now, that is a very dangerous thing to be doing. And so the group spent the rest of the remainder of that day and the night prepping to go to the Scholar's Guide. We are going to pick up in the morning. The three of you wake up at your respective times. Of course, the elves wake up before Edward, who's getting his daily beauty rest in. Where do the three of you head first? Specifically the elves, probably, because you have about 4 hours on Edward.
The two of you elves.
Where are we?
You guys are still in Gambit's Keep, so
Okay.
you wake up in your respective rooms. You have had a wonderful night's rest. It's just that, it's a beautiful day out.
This feels so weird playing our main campaign, people.
Yeah,
with Aaron DMing.
It's happened once before.
I'm gonna be
It is
honest.
weird.
I do not remember. I know we did a recap. I don't remember where we are.
Well,
I
let's
don't
see.
remember
So
what
we're in
doing.
Gambit's Keep.
Yeah.
We had just had a wonderful talk with Abinthy where he spilled
very
his
emotional.
whole
Oh, that's
backstory because
right.
everybody kind of got mad at each other for somewhat dumb reasons, but somewhat
We all
justified
got
reasons.
hostile.
Yeah, this
but-
really-
but more recently, we all like, all right, we got chill, we got some stuff to do, let's do it.
Yeah.
And then now it's the morning.
This really shows the
after.
difference between how DJ and how I recap things, because DJ recaps from like episode 5, and I'm like, all right, here's the last 5 minutes of the previous episode. Go from that. Just do whatever you want.
Especially today, where it's just it's just in the middle
Yeah, it's
of
very
2
casual.
episodes.
Like, nothing important is going to happen. I can guarantee everyone watching, no one's going to die this episode.
Bet. I killed
You can
Catherine.
prove me wrong. if you'd like.
Why do I not believe you?
I'm just saying, no one's going to die.
Yeah. Edward
When,
wakes up
when the DM's away, the children play.
When Edward wakes up, he goes out to
No,
the
Edward
main
doesn't wake
hall,
up. I kill Edward in his sleep.
and he just sees Renai and Kat, they're battling.
Someone in the chat said kill Leshka. The anchored
Oh
Anki.
my god. I feel so
Oh,
bad
what a
for
banger.
Well, anyway,
I feel like we should do an episode.
well,
I'll ask
Renai
Cather-
canonically seems to wake up just before Cather on average.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
we'll s-
Renai, what are you
What?
doing today?
Okay.
Way to throw
unless
Lydia
you want me to
into-
go first, I can go first
What do you-
too if you want.
If you don't want to do anything, that's fine too. I'm just what,
I mean,
what
I
are
want
your
to
morning
do
routines?
something. I just really don't remember where we left off.
We are starting just at the morning of the next day. So if you had any preparations that you wanted to do beforehand regarding any of the pandemonium stuff, you would have done that in the previous day / night area. You're just waking up, fresh, clean slate. Today would be the day that you would teleport to the Scholar's Guide once everyone has all woken up and grouped up.
Okay.
So
I'll make everybody tea.
fantastic.
Let's go
Catherine,
right now.
Are you doing anything this morning?
Yeah. After my, I'm gonna turn myself down because I'm just, when I actually speak, it's just a little hot. Yeah. After I wake up, I'll come out with the fresh scent of tea brewing. I'm like, oh, that smells very lovely. And he'll just because they do have some time to kill, Catherine will like bring out like a deck of cards.
What's that?
Alrighty.
Riveting.
It's a card deck.
Well, I know it's a deck of cards, but like, why?
Why? Well, I I realized, well, okay, so over the past 3 years, I did a lot of traveling just on foot, and there's actually a lot of things you can do with a deck of cards. It's kind of amazing. We hadn't really had a chance to talk about it because there's been a lot of catching up to do, a lot of high emotions, but they're actually really fun to play. My family, well, we used to play cards all the time, but
I only know how to play Go Fish.
that's a great one. There's lots of other ones that are really easy to learn, but if you want, since we have 4 hours and 3 hours and 45 minutes before Edward or Abinthy wake up, we could play some Go Fish.
It's enough for an episode.
Okay.
Yeah, we can fill.
It's
5
just me
hours
and
of
Drew
time.
playing Go Fish.
Yeah, it's the whole
For
time.
4 hours.
The two of you sit at the tables playing various card games. I'm sure hilarity ensues, but time passes. That's the important part. Playing cards is the equivalent of pressing the skip time button in a video game. It just zooms up real quick.
Renaya doesn't understand the rules of anything you teach her.
Even if we just play Go Fish.
Especially
No, she's got that
Go
one
Fish.
wrong too.
Oh, okay. Maybe by the end of it, we just get to war, where each person
You
just
just turn
has
over a
half
card,
of
I
He's
the deck,
taking your cards.
and she's
Like,
just
she's just grabbing your cards.
This is what war is like. You're stealing cards from the table. Edward, you wake up even a little early. Actually, it's a nice, beautiful day.
Dang it, Renai! I can't believe you beat me. Go again.
Okay.
You're shouting, but playful shouting coming from the kitchen down below.
I do my face routine first.
Yep, all 100 different facial creams.
Yep. Well, not quite
Wait,
that
Edward
many.
has a face
That's a little excessive. Yeah, absolutely he does.
99.
How does he get his
You
face so?
think he looks that good
I just-
normally?
Well, I'm just how would he carry all that with him everywhere he goes?
Oh, you only need a few little bottles.
The
So
makeup
he does
kit
his
of
face
holding.
routine. Yeah, absolutely. And he has to take off his face mask first. His sleep. Yeah. So he does his face routine, and then he'll get changed, and then he'll go downstairs. And he'll say, "What's all the yelling for? What's happened? Is there something wrong with the portal?"
No, Renai's just beat me 3 times in a row in cards.
I'm really good
Is
at
that
it.
right?
Yep, she has a knack for it, really.
I rip a card.
Is that right?
No, okay.
Come to think, I don't think we've
Oh,
ever
sorry.
played cards before. Renai, I had no clue. You were so good
Neither
at
did
it.
I.
I haven't played cards since I was a boy.
I brought one with me after I visited home, because we like to play cards with my family. Play all sorts of card games.
Wow, like what?
Well,
I haven't tricked solitaire.
There's Up and Down the River. There's Hand and Foot. There's
Have you
Tick.
guys seen Abinthy?
There's
Canasta.
5 Crowns.
Abinthy?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
The moment you say,
I haven't seen
"Hey,
Abinthy."
Is Abinthy up yet?" You hear a small explosion come from the teleportation room.
Oh dear.
I'll take that as a yes.
Oh no,
Okay.
there
Abinthy.
is something wrong with the teleportation circle.
You rush
I'm
over.
assuming that you. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, or we all just
Abinthy!
stand there looking in that direction.
Abinthy!
We just we just
you-
stand there. Abinthy, what's wrong?
I'm sure it's
Abinthy!
fine.
You run to the teleportation room just as you're about to open the door. It swings open really fast and closes, and Abinthy steps out. Abinthy is covered in soot. Part of his robe is torn. He currently has a small knife, like a bronze knife, stuck in his leg. And he turns and he says, "We may not be able to teleport today.
Why? Might I ask?
Okay.
Old enemies have arisen. I didn't think that they would follow me here. I will deal with this. Tomorrow would be an excellent time for us to go. I have business to attend to." And then he just opens it for a brief moment. He opens the door, and you can see that there is like a jagged rift that fire is just spewing out of, and these weird like bronze metallic automatons are plunging through it.
Are you
He
sure you don't want
slams
any
the
help
door,
with that?
And he says, "You fools! Terpsichore! String waltz!" And then just the sound of crashing. He seems to have it handled.
Just turn to the others.
Do we
Ah.
go? What do we?
Another voice calls to you from across the courtyard. Oh my god! I went to look for the Zoom name and realized that I know the character's name already. Edward, it's your mom. Niefendel. And she goes, I'm not DJ, so it'll sound, all these NPCs that you know will sound differently than how DJ does them. And she says, Edward, Eddie, Edward.
Did she just call him Eddie?
I think so.
You're muted. We can't hear you.
Eddie, what the heck? That's what I had said before. I also said I wouldn't mind if it sounded different than DJ. Mother, is something wrong? Oh goodness! Did Abinthy cause another rift to open?
Striding towards you across the gardens.
Mother,
Edward.
He runs to her. Yes, he runs to his mother. Is something wrong?
I don't know. So last night, Mary asked if she could go out and play outside the castle, the keep's walls, and I said yes, like I always do. But she didn't come back last night.
You weren't watching, Mary?
I was. She's very rambunctious. She just goes places.
She's that one.
And I pretty much, you were raised not by us. Like, we didn't do a lot of parenting. It was mainly Charles. I'm sorry, dear.
Oh my gosh.
Did you say last night?
Yes, last night.
You're only telling us now?
Well, she normally comes back around
Like
midnight.
last night, as in like 8 hours ago last night, approximately, or last night as in like 30 hours ago.
I go to sleep at 8 o'clock, and around 7, she said that she would like to go out and play, and she's normally back by around 11 or midnight.
Well,
Like an 8-year-old
Mummy,
child.
I am not very good at parenting.
It seems-
probably did that.
it seems that Abinthy may have upset some other dimensional things, and if Mary is running around, we don't know if any got out, if there are other rifts.
Well,
I
that's
think
why
there's enough level for concern here for us to maybe do something about it.
If
Okay,
you,
where was she last?
I mean, she walked out of the keep and went
You
to
didn't-
play in the forest.
In the forest.
Yes, the forest. I mean, there's not a lot of trees. We're like on the coastline, so there's not that many.
Okay. Renaya.
How often do you do this? How often does this happen?
Renaya, do you have
Almost daily?
any
she's only
scribe
back by
or
like 10 o'clock.
sending
Midnight.
capabilities today?
I mean, she's a grown 11-year-old
I have-
girl.
Sending. Let me see if I have anything else.
Because I don't think I have any way of locating Mary currently.
You could, if you
I
wanted
do
to
have
spend the time.
I do have locate objects, so if she's within 1,000 feet of us, I could find her.
Well, you would have to know an object that she has.
Yeah, she
Well,
has.
I'm
I
sure.
have
Mary
locate
doesn't have
creature.
much.
I mean, she has a shirt that I've seen her wear.
So you're going to locate shirts. There's a lot
I
of
have
those.
locate creature.
Oh, locate creatures? That probably
That would
works.
work.
That's
Yeah.
helpful. What's the range on locate?
Worst comes to worst, you could also
1,000
go
feet.
into Tarak's secret room and use the hammer that has scry. It's not
I want to
pleasant.
do that.
Yes.
Ooh,
Can I do that?
That's a good idea.
Oh, Edward says, "Oh, if only Tarak was here. He was always so good with Mary." Cute. That's cute.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get the hammer. I'm gonna get the hammer. And
Great
when I just-
idea.
Excellent.
What about the hammer?
Just come on, you
Uh,
buffoon.
She says, well, okay, I have some reading that I was going to catch up on.
Yeah.
there.
To make
We'll handle it.
Don't worry, Niefendel. We will take care
She
of
runs away.
this-
She
of this mess.
waves a handkerchief because I just assume that your mom is always doing that.
Definitely, she absolutely has a
There's a
handkerchief.
handkerchief waver.
It
It
as
does,
we're walking, I
yeah.
put a hand on Edward's shoulder and I say,
What is it?
"Okay, no offense, but you turned out great.
Thank you, actually. I've tried really hard.
You three run to Tarak's secret room. It's just under the first floor, just like all of your secret rooms are. You moved like a weapons rack. His bottom floor is a training ground filled with like sand and stuff.
Whoa. Wait. I hold up my arms to the others as we're entering the room. I'm pretty sure Abinthy put some landmines near the entrance.
No, he didn't. We've been in here before.
Oh, maybe
That's
he
the
removed
third
them.
floor.
Well,
You
just
see, if you
keep
put
your
'em-
eye out.
If you put the landmines on the first floor, they expect it. If you put the landmines on the third floor, they never see it coming.
True.
True.
Drew, I
Don't know
have
what's
to say,
happening with my-
this is what I like to call an absolute glow up.
To the podcast listeners,
know what's
Drew's
happening.
camera is mostly white.
This is like year one, dude. This is like early. This is like when you were luminescent.
We thought
This is-
DJ caused problems.
It's Drew's
Apparently,
is-
it's
Is it
not
not-
just DJ.
No,
Now
but
it's
still,
whoa.
Drew,
It's
now
so
it looks like you're a
strange.
criminal, like a
mugshot.
serial killer.
I'm
who's
being
like,
interrogated.
I kind of like
"Return the
criminal
bodies,
Drew.
bro."
I kind of like criminal Drew. Maybe just do it with the lights
Is it-
off from now on.
Is it
I thought
getting-
it was fun.
It's no,
It's
I think
getting
that it's
worse.
fine. I think it's okay.
Getting worse.
I think.
Oh my
that
gosh, somebody used the DJ command. It's outdated. It
I
says
think
we're
you're
only level 10.
absolutely glowing
Okay.
right now.
Thank
Three
you.
of you head
Dang.
down.
Here, don't mind
Drew.
me. I'm gonna fix
to
this.
Tarak's secret
Dang,
room.
Andrew.
You move the weapon rack, climb down into a magically enhanced area. It is enchanted to look and feel like you are standing on Tarak's like safe place, his home, in the Scarlet Wastes. The wind hits you in the face. It is hot. It is constantly dawn here, so the room is like scarlet red.
And this was the top of that like pillar that his little
one
cave.
of the
was.
twin pillars of Dern.
Yeah.
You look around the room. There are a couple of things here. It is not the hammer, it is the spear. It is the spear of Grumsh that has a scrying effect. You see the hammer that for the life, I don't have track stuff with me right now, so I can't remember the hammer's name. You may.
Urok Varas.
Urok Varas,
Rock
yes.
Ross.
Urok Varas, which has been
Good memory,
partially
dang.
dismantled. So like the hilt is laying on the ground because you got a piece of the rod from it. And then over on a pedestal, chained to the floor, is the Spear of Grumsh. The chains have been enchanted, so it prevents possession, and it can only be removed specifically if you can say honestly that it is the end of the world. This room is also
Well.
enchanted with a zone of truth. If any lies are spoken in this room, it will teleport you to the entrance.
So we have to be convinced that it's the end of the world to get the spear.
No,
that
you
seems
can
challenging.
you can use the scrying ability without removing it. This is specifically
Okay.
if the
fantastic.
apocalypse comes, if you want to take the spear and
Gotcha.
use it like physically, but you can touch it and use the scry effect, and it will not possess you or anything like that. It may
Fantastic.
try, but
All right.
using the scry,
Yes.
fantastic. I'll roll a quick save because technically she has to make
This
one
is-
according to the rules of
All
scry.
right, this is
Do
the
you-
best I think I'm gonna get it on the fly.
Wow.
That looks good.
What's your save? DC?
For what?
Just in general, what's your spellcasting save?
Depends which cleric or warlock.
Whichever one is higher.
22.
22. Okay, yeah, she's not getting there. Not because you know her so well. You scry in all of the rest of you see as Renaya's eye is replaced with the eye of Grumsh. I will also need you to roll a percentile die.
Okay.
Be prepared for anything. I don't know what Abinthy has rigged. I've experienced some
It's just the whole room
unfortunate
just blows up.
events around the secret passages.
82.
Okay, you're good. So the you look through Grumsh's all-seeing eye. It scours the land. In the spear, hanging in the center of that kind of divot, Renaya's eye is now there as Grumsh's eye has migrated into her head. It zooms over the landscape nearby. You can't tell exactly where, but it zooms in on her. She seems to be crawling through a small enclosed space. She is breathing heavily. You see that she has a small cut on her face, just a thin line. And you also can see that she has her dagger out and in her hand, and she is just crawling through an enclosed space. If you continue to watch, she eventually gets to a spot where she like peeks over the edge of something, and kind of like scoots back, and then you just see her thinking, and she'll think for probably good 10 minutes. But yeah, I don't know how long scry lasts, so I don't know how long you can do this, but you don't gain a whole lot of information on location other than she is not more than a day away from you.
Okay. Well, I relay this to the others.
Does it seem like she's still in the woods? Around the keep?
I don't know. She's in a small enclosed space.
Right.
That could be anywhere, I guess.
Well,
Perhaps a cave.
small enclosed space. I mean,
Not
do we know of any
more than a
cave
day
systems
away.
here?
It's not more than a day away. And this is in Katin, right?
Yeah,
We are
you
currently-
We are in
the
where
ruins of
Katin was, right?
If you would like, you can go and see if you can pick up her tracks outside the keep as well.
That would probably be a good place to start.
Let's start by looking outside for any signs that Mary was around.
Good idea, Edward.
Fantastic.
I would like to roll a dice. Unless we
Please,
see something immediately.
Someone roll a survival check with advantage.
I have plus 10.
Yeah,
Wait,
that sounds like a
survival?
Renai. Sounds like a Renai skill.
Yeah,
Let's let Renai
that's
do
Renai
that.
roll that.
You said with advantage?
Yeah, with advantage. You have two people helping you. It's also
If you
a
don't
bright
get this,
day out.
Lydia,
Well, I rolled a 4 and a 7, but that means 17.
Okay, 17. This is a 11-year-old girl you're trying to track. It's not like she was like concealing her tracks or anything. There was no rain last night. Good conditions for tracking. You see that she heads off towards the direction of Sanilla, if that is what it is called. The fake city where Cather was captured. Cather and Melora, way back in the day.
oh, the ruins,
Yeah, when you guys
When
when
we
you
went
guys,
into
I
like
say
the
as though I was not one
underground
of them.
tunnels,
Yeah,
and,
when the old
we
man
had our
tricked the
first
whole
fight with
party,
Brasius.
and he was like, "Go into my conveniently located cellar root system," and then we got separated, and a bunch of bad stuff happened.
And then Melora was like, "Why'd you run into me, you idiot?" And then he was like, "Wah, wah, 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 wah." And then they ran.
Yeah,
and
pretty much.
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah,
that's pretty much how it happened.
yeah.
if I
That's
remember
a
correctly.
word for word. That's verbatim. Yeah, in the direction of Sanilla. If it
Is
were-
what Renai sees, like through the woods. I'm assuming.
With the tracking, yeah, you see very clearly defined 11-year-old girl-sized footprints, like a convenient scrap of cloth in a tree. Very standard tracking stuff.
There, in the footprints at the bottom of the footprint.
There's an arrow.
There, yeah.
You activate your eagle vision, and
Mary
a red
went
line
this
shows
way.
you the direction.
I'm gonna cast Find Steed,
Ooh, that's a
Uh,
convenient way to get to a location quickly.
and I'm just gonna summon it like just a giant eagle.
Fantastic.
Oh, Renaya, would you also like a giant eagle?
Yes.
Oh, a large eagle?
Yes.
It's very unsettling. Actually, it's
Well,
very
we've
unsettling
seen
what
you do it a couple
happens.
times.
Yeah, but it's evolved. He can do it faster, which means that his body contorts at a more intense manner. Like
Can I narrate this?
Absolutely.
How your thing works?
It's very-
this
yeah.
kind of stuff. I
Go-
was actually
go
thinking
ahead.
about this earlier.
It's kind of horrifying.
Back in the day, it used to be you were just changing your outer skin and contorting your bones into the shape. now it is as though you have evolved, you have learned. It's as though you carry those beasts and creatures within you, and they grow from within. So your mouth unhinges, a beak forms in your mouth and pushes its way outward as your human shell fully expands and then just sloughs off of this.
It's like I'm turning inside out.
Yeah.
You know the
That's
one
disgusting.
scene in Adam's Family when Wednesday pulls the lever and her face starts to light up?
Yeah.
That's Renaya right now.
Like when Moses sees God at the top of Mount Sinai and his face is glowing.
Those were two very different things.
But they do have some strange parallels. But yes, Edward, you turn into a giant eagle. You summon a giant eagle. Would you like to ride your giant eagles following the trail that you can see?
Yes.
Edward is pecking, and he lowers a wing for Renaya.
Hops on.
Sweet.
Renaya hops on.
The three of you plus one eagle fly towards the once city of Sinilla. Once you get there, it is pretty much as you remember it. The city was never real. It was never a real place. It was an entirely made up play city to specifically trap you. But the tunnels and stuff below it are real. Those were there before Prosius intended to trap our group. I keep saying you guys, even though I was there.
I'm having
the DM mindset.
It's a DM
so
thing.
I gotta clarify. I had previously thought that this is where Cather ran into Melora at the very beginning when they had found the rod. It's not that place.
No.
It is the place that the old man tricked our party and Prosius ended up carrying away.
Yes,
people.
that's why I was very confused.
I'm familiar now. Yeah.
I was just going with it. I was like, I don't know what he's saying. Probably something.
And if you're not caught up, we've been here before. Bad memories.
Yes.
Bad memories.
Time.
It's
we caught Edward's dad here.
You know what that
Well,
happened?
actually,
Yeah.
correction.
Yeah.
Edward caught Edward's dad here.
Yeah.
I turned into a demon here.
Yeah.
Oh shoot,
Yeah.
Tarak
I wrestled a demon here.
for so many hours. I don't
And
remember
Havel
6 hours.
died.
Canonically. Havel died. Yeah, that was minor.
Oh, and then we had to bring him back.
Let's just
It
say
was a
it was
whole
not a great
thing.
day for Proto Fates Gambit.
Yeah, it was
Good times, good
I think it
times.
was a very good day. I think it was a great day.
I mean, Drew was
Um,
ecstatic.
Is
but
the
yeah,
old man there? Please tell me the old
there
man for
is
some reason
no-
is still there.
There is an illusion. You get to, there's still the little hut cottage where the rest of the city has pretty much been razed to the ground or just rotted away. There is half of the old man's house, and you you get there, you land, Edward, you unmorph from your eagle form, and you go
Equally
and,
as disturbing.
you go to the door and it swings open, and it's deja vu. There is an old man there, but it flickers and you realize that it's just a
Ew.
programmed illusion to say, and he goes, I have a cellar if you're looking for a place to run.
No, thank you, old man.
Brilliant.
I have a cellar if you're looking for a place to
Oh
hide.
gosh,
Like-
someone put him out of his misery. How do we
Gosh, I wish.
dispel music?
I just
magic?
wave a stick through him. It's just
Yeah, it just passes through. He flickers awkwardly.
I don't know.
You do see there is a very significant and clear boot print of an 11-year-old girl leading to the hatch.
Why is she in here?
Oh no,
Renaya
why is
just
she
goes
in
in.
here?
well.
Yes, Renaya, you
guess-
lead. What is Mary? What could she possibly be doing here? This doesn't feel right. Does anyone have well, I guess just to fit the scene, I'd love to cast a light, but I don't have it. Does anyone have something could I hold a torch, or is there a stack of torches that I could supply myself?
You can just peel off a piece of wood and wrap it in some cloth and make a makeshift torch. Very
Wrap some
thematic
cloth.
for dungeons.
Yes, yes. While we enter the hatch, Edward has a
Pocket-
torch for no reason.
Pockets steals the torch from you and carries it.
Hey, okay, but don't you burn me. I remember last time it really hurt. He probably
the
says,
three of you descend the stairs into the old cellar, almost trapped in your memories of this place. None of you had a good time here. Bad things happened. Cather, you especially are pretty yeeted by this.
In fact, actually, interestingly enough, Edward had the best time here.
Yeah,
It was
everyone
not- and
had
it was
a
not
pretty
great.
all right time. This is
it
a
was
success
traumatic in
story
another
for Edward.
sense. No.
Well, look, I said he had the
He
best
learned
time
his-
here. I didn't say he had a good time. Best
Yeah,
is
Edward-
relative.
Edward learned that his dad was an empathizer to Prasius in these halls.
think
Renai
Tarak
Actually, I guess
Demon.
Tarak had the
Yeah,
best time.
Tarak
Tarak
totally
had fun
had the best
tackling
time.
that.
He-
But Track
that is
isn't
true.
here right
He
now,
got to fight a
so
demon.
I'm talking of the three of us.
Andy
Yeah.
Andy got to like
trauma is kind of not cool, my guy.
he got to like silver tongue Qatar or whatever.
Yeah,
Like
good times.
man.
The three of you head down those stone steps into the cellar. Things have changed. Not purposefully, like it isn't like someone has gone in here and carved out new hallways or anything, but naturally creatures have found their way in. You hear little like scuttling rust monsters that have burrowed holes in the wall. There are new tunnels from larger creatures that have tunneled through here. This area of Nicomuris is, I mean, it's like Dungeon Central, right? Like you build, like normal people have to dungeon proof their root cellars. So that way, like small time monsters don't find their way in, and no one has been taking care of this place. So anything could have taken root down here. Yes, Renaya.
a really cool thing I didn't do.
Oh, go for it.
Back when I was scrying
Yes.
on Mary,
Mhm.
could I have used a bonus action to do my unerring tracker ability?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay, so basically I create a psychic link with a creature I see, and then for the next hour as a bonus action, I can learn the current distance and direction to the target if it's on the same plane of existence.
Wow.
Oh, that's perfect.
Well, that's awfully helpful.
Yeah, that's real nifty.
So you send out your unerring tracker ping.
Bing, bing.
Mary is nearby. You can tell that definitely. It tells you in like a straight line distance, so you're not sure exactly where she is. You think that she would end up somewhere near the large cavern that the fight took place, where Edward's dad walled us off from each other.
You know, actually, that's an interesting thought. We never did figure out where the other entrance to that large cavern was.
That
Also,
is
we're
true.
almost done with the episode. If Mary's close, that's awesome.
So convenient.
I have another thing.
Yeah, go for it.
So I also have labyrinthine recall,
Oh yeah, you can't get lost in mazes.
so I can perfectly recall any path I've traveled.
Holy
Absolutely.
crap.
Nice.
Yeah, you know how to get this. I will say that the trouble is this is not a maintained tunnel. So the path that you went down originally has caved in.
Oof.
Now the thing that you do know
Unfortunate.
is that there are two identical tunnels. The one that you went down is caved in. The one that like Catherine, Melora, and Edward went down is not. So
It was Havel, but yeah.
yeah. Oh, it was Havel.
Yeah. It was Edward Havel, or not
Oh,
Edward. It was
it was
Cather,
Melora.
Melora, Havel.
Yeah, Catherine, Melora, Havel. Oh yeah, because it was the fun
was the
group on
original.
one side, and then it was a bunch of
Mhm.
punks on the other.
It was the original
Yeah.
split
Yeah.
up we had.
Oh, because Havel's gonna touch the orb, and then Melora got mad, and Havel got mad, and Cather didn't know what
We
to do.
jumped over goo.
Yes,
We did. Oh my gosh.
We
Goo
fought
is still
Mist.
there.
Memories. Okay, anyway,
Goo is still there.
right.
You head down the opposite hallway, I assume. It's easy. The little area where the cracked orb is, the orb has fallen over and completely shattered on the floor, and the wall has caved in, so you're able to just walk past that little trouble. You do go to an area, and the wall tries to drop down behind you, but it just gets stuck halfway. So it isn't able to block you off from, like, split you away from your party members or anything like that. Basically, this is what happens when a dungeon just isn't maintained. This is just poor maintenance in a nutshell.
There are
It's
no
kinda sad,
skeleton janitors here. At
Take
least
care
we
of
can
your
know that there are
dungeons,
no
guys.
baby skeletons.
Of
Yeah.
skeletons.
Take care of your dungeons.
Yeah,
care of
take
your
care of your
dungeons.
dungeons, guys.
As you
It's
turn the corner-
2023, and
That
and
sounds
the
like
paper
a thing
dungeon is here to
I'd do.
say, take care of your dungeons.
Take care of your dungeons, everybody.
Oh,
as
that would
you
be a
turn-
fun, cute little thing. Take care of your dungeons as a little like skeleton janitor with a little mop. That'd be so cute.
As you turn the corner, this is the hallway that will eventually lead to that main kind of battle area. You do see that there are 3 humanoid skeletons with rusted weapons, kind of clicking and clacking and walking around.
It's just in the tunnel?
Patrolling in a sense.
That
Yeah,
would be
they
really
appear to be
awkward.
blocking the entrance into the main area.
Hey,
It
Renaya,
would
can't
be
you,
real awkward if it's the guys I killed.
Renaya, can't you
That
just
will be
like
awkward.
destroy skeletons, like undead? Isn't that like a thing you have?
Right.
I
Yeah,
just-
Malice.
I can,
He
like,
does
try.
that.
I can try to. It's not always like a guarantee, but I can.
I mean, I think
can,
it's
like,
worth a shot just in case.
Worst case scenario, they like run away
Yeah.
unless like they're strong, and then we just gotta
And then
stab them.
we just stab them. Yeah.
Do you think they're protecting something? Like, or are they just,
I think it's just
think they're
walking
just
around.
here? Okay.
Does there seem to be like an
It's just a
organized
little
pattern
fishy.
to their movements, DM?
Like marching back and forth?
Yeah, they aren't like
Oh,
marching, but you can tell that they are clearly like locked to an area. Like they aren't like just traveling randomly. Like they can't go anywhere, but they appear to be like almost like just keeping an eye on this area.
Interesting.
Hopefully Mary didn't get in over her head.
Hopefully not.
All right,
I-
let's see what
and then I
Malice
will,
can do.
I will just kind of pull Edward back, just like a couple steps to get out of Renaya's way.
That's my holy symbol, and I'm gonna channel some divinity.
Absolutely, they need to make a wisdom
Channel
saves, right?
that divinity.
Yes.
Channel that divinity!
An 18.
18, that's a very
Welcome
high number
to the
for a
paper
skeleton
dungeon.
roll.
Time to
Good.
channel that
Not
divinity.
good. All 3 of them will fail, and they're like a challenge rating 1/4. So
Oh, then they're destroyed. Yeah.
yeah, you hold up your holy symbol and peek around the corner, and branching pathways form out from around you, forming golden lines in the air that lead to unknown destinations. Each pathway individually strikes its own skeleton, and as it does, it hits them in stern, and they are just turned into golden dust in the wind. Faces of undead surprise as they just no longer have conscious thought.
Clerics, everyone. They're great for dealing with undead.
Undead. It turns out they're good at it. Who knew?
Wow,
Right?
Renaya, that was amazing.
Very,
I
very
didn't
well
even
done.
touch them.
Got a pretty cool guard.
Yeah, she does.
Malice, yeah.
A glowing picture of Malice gives a thumbs
Malice
up. for me.
continues to surprise me.
Oh, wow, it's
Um,
been like 3 years.
Renaya, your passive perception is like 1 billion, right?
It is in fact a 25.
Yeah, 25.
Mine's-
You do
mine's a
notice
16.
that's not good enough.
Dang.
It actually probably is. You notice it much clearer and faster. There are
Mm-hmm.
ventilation shafts spread throughout this tunnel to make sure that you don't pass out and die while you're in the dungeon, that are feasibly interconnected. So if you had to guess, there was a high potential that she was in one of these maintenance shafts.
The
You can't
vents.
hear. Oh, yeah. We
What?
got you.
Say that again?
What about
Think
vents?
Mary's in the vents.
You think Mary? Okay.
The vents.
Yes, she's crawling the small spaces. That's what makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
Well, do we have
Could
a
we
way
fit
to...
in that?
No, you would need to be a small creature to fit.
How
Pockets?
do we see how many of these vents here?
Pockets! Yeah.
there's
have we
a-
seen many entrances up to this
Oh
point?
yeah,
or is
there's
this like...
ventilation shafts roughly every 30 feet.
Oh, gosh.
Oh,
It's like an
Um,
additional
Let's go.
labyrinth to the labyrinth.
That only small people can fit in.
Pockets
Wait.
can fit for sure.
Okay.
Oh, heck yes. Can I
Ooh.
roleplay as Pockets?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Pockets, this is your time. You're gonna go up in the ventilation shaft and then look for Mary. Okay. And then Pockets says, and then gives Edward a kiss on the cheek and then zooms up to the
Aw.
vent.
You just lift.
Oh, I hate it when he does that. His little mandibles are so. Ugh.
Absolutely.
And then I'm gonna watch through pockets as
For
he
sure.
goes.
So, as was said, these ventilation shafts are very interconnected. It's like a smaller, almost more complicated labyrinth of ventilation shafts. Could you make an investigation check to navigate through? Because I'm assuming that since you can see through his eyes, he's not just going to do it himself. Unless you would like to use Pockets' investigation.
No, I would like to use mine.
I figured that would be the case.
Would she have advantage because she actually knows Mary's location?
No, because it's a straight
This
line,
is
and
a-
if you've ever tried to
Yeah, it's a-
Okay.
be like, that's where the exit is, and then
Can
go
I
through
have
me, it doesn't
advantage
help.
because I have the labyrinth recall?
You've never been through these vents?
Yes, but I'll be learning as I go.
No.
Okay, that's fair. It was worth a shot.
It was worth a shot.
That was a natural 20.
Okay.
Don't even need
you-
advantage.
You think to yourself, and you're like, well, how do ventilation systems work? I've seen a ventilation system. You just kind of reason and logic your way through it. Of like, okay, so there's probably exits here, here, here. We're on a cliffside. There's a rather large hole in the back, so most likely the ventilation shafts are going to be pointed that direction, and probably just on this side. And you just kind of coach Pockets through, like just logically, to navigate him through this maze of tunnels until eventually you see the same kind of hole that Mary was looking through. You see that gap that leads down into a darker room. There is some dim lighting. Okay, they have switched locations on my screen, but maybe not on yours.
Oh, it's that. Sorry.
There is dim lighting in the room. It's hard to see what exactly there is. And you can't quite make out, because it's in very hushed voices, what sounds to be conversation between two different people that is relatively agitated.
Okay. But no Mary.
Make a perception check.
That'll be a 21.
You can't see her, but you think that one of the agitated voices is Mary.
One of them is Mary. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, am I able to leave it? Can Pockets leave the vent and like go?
Yeah, Pockets
they
can
are?
enter the room if you'd like.
Because Pockets will go invisible and then do that.
For sure. Pockets goes invisible, drops down into the room, landing on his cricket legs. And it gives you a clearer view of what exactly is going on. This appears to be kind of like a makeshift living quarters, where there is like a bedroll, what appears to be some kind of, it's hard to tell if it's like an altar or something. There's a writing desk, a makeshift bookshelf, big stone, like spiky stones are like just sitting in various areas of the room. This is not a naturally formed cave, but it was not made by people. So some kind of creature hollowed out this area. And it ended up connected to another room and the ventilation shaft. That's why it's just a hole that drops into the room. You see in one of the corners, there appears to be a figure who is very defensively postured, standing next to a smaller figure who is very aggressively postured.
Okay.
And they are just in conversation. Would you like to try to get closer?
Yes, please.
Okay. Can you make a stealth check?
I think I'm gonna use Pockets for this. I'm just gonna.
And this space
Oh yeah,
is
you
still
could not
small,
use your own
right?
stealth for this.
This space is still small, or is it opened up
This
a
is
bit?
actually a relatively large room. There's
So
just
when you
not
say a
many
larger
units.
figure, is it like?
No, it's like like a normal human size.
Okay.
Maybe a little taller than average, like 6'3",
Gotcha.
maybe. A little taller than that. That's pretty taller than average, but he seems smaller because he is
Plus 5.
defensive. He's
That's
like
another
kind of
natural
hunched.
20, so
Oh, yeah.
25.
Silent. Cat's foot silent. You just pad across the floor. Exoskeleton, not even making a noise. You get closer to the figure, and you see the reason that this person is hunched over is you see Mary's hand reaching up, and it has grabbed his collar and is like pulling him down towards her, and she just has a knife to his throat.
What?
Oh my goodness, Mary.
Like Tarak taught her that.
And you hear now that you're close enough, you can hear in hushed tones, the man is like, I swear my name is Edvar Noomskule. I'm innocent here. I have not harmed anyone. And she's like, I could kill you. I own you. And so like they're just whispering at each other as the man attempts to not get killed by an 11-year-old child.
Did Mary make these tunnels?
I'm gonna have.
Mary
I'm gonna
secretly took 5 levels into
Okay,
rogue.
here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have Pockets appear as Pockets, pull out a dagger and join Mary, but then I'm going to use my voice of the Chainmaster, and through Pockets, Mary is going to hear Renaya saying, Mary, what are we doing? Why do we have knives to this guy's throat?
Oh, that's so good.
Before you get to the point where you can get up close with a knife, you unveil Pockets. I need Pockets to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh
Wisdom
dear.
Saving throw.
I smell a plot twist.
I mean, that feels accurate, but I don't know.
Well, that's a 3.
Okay, yeah, that's not good. How much health does Pockets have?
Oh no.
Pockets has a good 7 hit points.
Okay, let's see if I don't need to roll all the dice.
I mean, come on, DM. That's a
okay, so
good.
we
That's a
don't-
good 7 hit points. Not even just 7 hit points. That's a good 7 hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
And it's
so
pockets. We love
I don't
pockets,
want to
right?
keep rolling. Actually, I will.
I mean, you can't. You can only hurt pockets if you
Pockets
have
is gonna poof again.
if
isn't
you
he?
have evil damage.
Pockets
Like
takes
in a poof?
19 psychic damage and is incapacitated.
Okay, well,
Okay.
Pockets is poofed.
Yeah, Pockets poofs.
I have a
in real
sound for
time-
this. I have a sound for this. Let me use it. Give me a sec. Ready?
I get a poof.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
Do you want me to? I can do it a little louder now.
No, we're good. We got it.
Poof.
Okay. Thank you. That was DJ saying, "Am I gonna poof?"
I actually will say, Brenaya, can you also make a wisdom saving throw?
Oh snap!
Ooh.
Crack
Oh.
pop Rice Krispies. Okie dokie.
Bars.
That's a 21.
Okay, yeah, you're good. Just because you were in Pockets' head when that happened,
That's
I
fair.
figured I would ask you to roll it, but you are completely safe from this. As in real time, you guys have just been sitting there as Renaya is like in Pockets' mind. Her eyes snap open, and you hear a very quiet, like young girl scream, and then like an older man go, ah!
Pockets, no! Oh,
What happened? What happened? I heard a scream. What's going on?
okay. Well, Mary was threatening something, and now we need to go find them.
Threatening
Okay,
something?
okay,
Like
okay,
an
okay.
animal? A rust monster?
A figure thing. I don't know. A lot happened. I'm just gonna
Okay.
join her, but then stuff
Wha-
happened. and Pockets
Okay,
poofed.
okay.
We
all right.
gotta get to her somehow.
How do we-
Captain, I'm freaking out! He
Hold
grabs
on.
him by the
Okay,
breastplate.
Okay. Did you see Renaya? Did the room that they were in, the chamber that they were in, did it seem connected to anything else other than just the vent?
Directionally, you would say that it is an offshoot of the main combat room, probably around the hallway that Edward's dad was in.
Around the hallway Edward's dad was in. Sorry, I know that was probably a
Hey.
bad memory to pull back up. It was just
It's
quick thing I could
fine.
think of.
That's fine. That's
Okay.
fine.
Think
all right.
about it a lot.
All right.
I'm
let's
sorry.
let's move. And we
Fantastic.
begin to move quickly.
You bust in through the large combat room.
Cue the
There
incredible
are-
soundtrack.
There are still bodies on the ground that have decomposed over the course of several years.
Ooh, some javelins.
There are, most of them have been kicked clean by like carrion crawlers and things like that. You sprint past all of that. For a very brief second, Edward, you pause as you see a very distinct blood splatter that was totally yours in that hallway, as after your dad like stabbed you that one time.
I remember well.
But you sprint past, you see there is a like almost an eaten out hallway that breaks off, like some creature tunneled through the wall.
Okay.
I know what you're laughing at, Lydia, and I know that I said it.
Grant.
I thought it would be
Grant
specific.
made a face, and then I laughed.
Listen,
No, I know that
are
you're
you
laughing
talking
at
like
Grant.
you're talking like
It's his fault.
worm, like
He
worm
did it.
tunnel, like
Yeah.
Pac-Man in the
Like a
how
creature
big?
ate through the rock wall.
Yeah, how
Um,
large is this tunnel, please?
Very large.
Oh no.
Oh my!
You could at
that's-
least fit a horse and a half tall.
Wow.
Look at the size of that mouth span. This must be a massive
Cather
creature.
will pull out his sword, not the whole, but the whole. Most of the sword actually stays in the scabbard. At this point, he's just holding it, basically a handle with a little bit of a sword on it, and he's just like, "All right, guys, are we ready? We don't know what we're going into."
I
think now
Edward
our-
pulls out. Edward pulls out his rapier, I guess.
Renaya will take out her blade, I guess.
Wait, so what if we confront a creature with the mouth this big?
I
What-
mean, okay, Edward. Regardless of that, Mary is down here, so we have to go save Mary.
You're right. You're right. Snap out of it. We gotta save a child.
Why did you just hit yourself?
Look, my brain is a little foggy right now. There's a lot of things pent up in these hallways.
Maybe
Not
it's how, maybe it's
just
how he like gets like
creatures.
motivated or
Okay.
something.
Okay.
Hey, do you guys head down the hallway?
No, DM, we turn around and leave.
Cather,
Actually, I've decided to let
Cather,
her die.
Cather, say something inspiring, okay? Say something inspiring.
All right, guys.
I feel
we may have
distracted.
battled
I
here
need to
before and
focus.
failed, but today we save Mary. Ah!
No, that wasn't good enough. Try again. Something inspiring.
I'm not
Say
feeling
something.
jazzed. I'm
Maybe
not
something
feeling
about
jazzed.
something about a thought.
Cather's-
Something about.
Cather's already moving down the tunnel.
We're gonna find whatever has
Fantastic.
Mary. We're gonna gut it, and then we're going to
Yeah.
feed it to whatever made this hole. And then Renaya just goes.
Yeah. Edward starts
So
sprinting.
You all start
Sprinting
and
towards
run down the
Renaya.
hallway.
Yeah.
There isn't a door at the end of this hallway, obviously. It's just a hollowed out dome, pretty much. When you
Like
enter,
mine.
it's roughly 45 feet across, like in diameter. You look, there are the stones, like the like boulders that are kind of jagged, spaced like one directly ahead of you, one to the right, one to the left. The ceiling is all bumpy. There you can see the hole that the ventilation shaft is that Pockets went through. Beneath that hole, you do see the like knife that Pockets had that he had pulled out when he became uninvisible, just lying there in a poof of sulfurish ash. Aaron has a bit of a lisp. I apologize.
Sulfur.
Yeah, sulfuric ash.
There it is. TikTok.
Across the room, the position has changed to where the like taller figure is just flat out on the ground on his back as Mary is crouched over him, like looking around with a knife. And you hear, "What did you do? What did you do?" And he's like, "I swear I did nothing. I don't know what that was."
And we're seeing this happen.
Okay,
All
yeah,
of
this
us.
is like happening as we're walking in.
Yeah, and she looks at you and says, "How did you find me?
Whoa, Mary, whoa, chill,
Where did you
Mary.
go? How did you get here?
Is this one of your tricks?" And she's like, "I cannot. I do not do that.
Mary, it's
What?
it's us. It's you,
Put
your
down the
friend.
knife. Everything's fine. I know it's probably scary. We're far from the keep.
I'm not scared."
Renaya, don't you have something?
yes,
to
of
say
course.
about it? I don't know what
You
to
could
do
put the knife
here.
away though, and get off the man.
What are we doing? Why
Can
we
you
why
make
are we
a
attacking
persuasion
this
check?
guy?
Can I make a persuasion check?
Okay, while he rolls and does math, I have to say, so I added a points redeem, channel points redeem, 10,000 channel points to redeem Flex My Wealth. Both Maz and Lydia have redeemed so many of them because so many of us have like some people have hundreds of thousands of points, I believe. So yeah, you guys are all very rich, I guess.
Persuasion.
Well, not anymore.
The
Not anymore.
persuasion is 19.
19. You see her look at you, and the thoughts are easy to. You don't need an insight check for it because you have met an 11-year-old before, and the thought is, I could just say no, but they're bigger than me, and so they can probably make my life worse later. But
Mary doesn't normally act this way, right? Though.
You don't know. None of you have talked to Mary.
For years.
I mean, we've talked to Mary.
No.
You
We
haven't
haven't
been.
even-
You left for
Well,
3
no,
years. You went to
no.
Gambit's Keep.
Yeah, no. We haven't talked to Mary recently.
Oh yeah,
But
no.
we've
she
talked
is-
to Mary before.
Yeah, the last time you talked to Mary, she was 8.
Okay.
Lydia, I love your hoodie. It says howdy.
It's
I
good.
just noticed.
It's really good.
The howdy hoodie.
But you see her lean in and whisper, and Renaya, you can hear her say, "I could have killed you. You are beholden to me now. I own you." And she like very slowly backs off of the body and
Impressed.
stands up and says, "What do you want? Was that you?
Was
The
what?
thing that dropped from the
thing?
ceiling
That-
and then burst into
That
smoke?"
was Pockets. Don't you remember Pockets?
Oh yeah, the little bug guy.
Yeah, now he's gone. Did you not think about that?
Why did you make him burst into smoke?
Something happened. I don't know. What did you do? What happened?
She looks at the guy. "What did you do?" He's like, "I am just as confused about
Did
this
you do it?
situation."
Did
No,
you kill
no,
Pockets?
No, I did nothing of the sort.
Okay.
Yes, been a
I
misunderstanding.
must
Renaya has
step
her
in
faded
here.
blade pointed at him.
Mary.
Well, hold on. There's a lot of hostility here that I think is a bit unnecessary.
And Mary, you told Niefendil, you told my mother that you were gonna go out and play, and here you are threatening some strange man with a knife.
Yeah,
What?
what about that? What's
I-
going
what are
on?
you
Why
doing?
here?
We've been worried
Somewhat-
sick about you. My mother has been crying.
Would you let me explain?
essentially. Well, hey, I'm just. Go ahead.
Someone has been sending skeleton spy mice into Gambit's Keep, and I tracked them. I tracked them back to here, and I found him.
That's very
there were
impressive.
skeletons, and I destroyed one, and it cut me. And then I snuck into the vents, and I found him.
That's actually very,
You
very
did all
impressive.
that. How do you know they're spying and not just normal skeletal mice?
Do you
I
know
guess.
a lot of skeleton mice? I didn't know that they were spying until I saw that there was a
Like
person.
skeleton crew.
Oh. Yeah. Well.
And I did it. And I own him now. He's mine. I own
Okay,
him.
well,
I
we
could
don't,
have killed
we
him.
don't own people. We don't own.
That's a-
we don't do
Yeah,
that.
that's a little far.
That's
Oh,
not the
did you
line
give him-
even
I own him in the
cross.
way that like I could kill him if I wanted to, because
Right, that's
I
okay.
saved
That's
his
okay.
life by not killing him.
Threatening is fine. Being ominous and threatening is fine. But
Well, maybe we'll address this later. You and Edward points at the guy.
He's,
says-
he's just laying on the ground, like
says-
eyes are darting around.
Are you sending mice into our keep? What's happening?
He's,
You have some explaining to do too.
I am. First of all, can I sit up, or will
No.
I get stabbed? She said, "No, I will stab you if you sit up." He says,
I'll allow
"I will."
Renaya,
Okay.
Renaya, are you capable of casting Zone of Truth still?
oh, probably not today. Give me a second. Let me rack my brain.
That's actually quite a good idea. I mean, there's some nefarious history in these
No,
halls,
not
and
today.
Not today. That's unfortunate. Well, we'll just have to. Renaya, you're really good at insight stuff.
Yeah, I can do that.
Great.
Okay, so who are you?
My name is Edvar Numskew.
Yes. I picked that up.
I am among many things, I am an author. I am a researcher.
Okay, but what are you doing here?
It's a long story, and
Well, it's going to be
you
long
may
if
have
you
heard
take this
of
much
me.
time to say it.
I am sorry if I interrupted you. I'm just a little nervous right now. I've been threatened for the past.
Okay,
10 minutes
Edmund, or
by
whatever you
an
said.
11-year-old girl with a knife.
I have to say, I don't think you understand who you're dealing with here.
I don't. Who are you?
we have many enemies who would like us dead. So we have a good reason to be concerned here. And if you're not frank with us, then
I'm not
I don't
frank.
know
I'm
what
I'm
we're
not
going to do.
concerned. I'm just bored. So please don't make me make you the next thing to entertain me.
Don't make me get Avanthy. He's not as nice as us.
Why are you
And
here?
she's a demon prince.
I travel around. I was in Mage College. You probably haven't heard of it. It's a small school, and I was a regular student until I was researching in the library, and I found a special tome, and it granted me very powerful magic, but it was also cursed, and so I'm not able to cast normal magic anymore, but I'm really good at necromancy, which basically means that it forced me to drop out of Mage College, so I decided to become a traveling writer and find locations where dark magic had caused a lot of people to die, so I could momentarily resurrect them, just to talk to them and get their story, so that way I could write it down in a book and make a lot of money so I could pay off my college fees.
Are you causing the mice?
Look, I'm not sure if you've heard
That
of
would make sense.
There's a group very famous recently called Fate's Gambit,
Oh.
and they have had a lot of people like around them die, and
you
I
sent the
found
mice
this
to
place,
find the story
and so
about Fate's
I
Gambit.
heard
Got
that
it.
no one's ever at Gambit's Keep, so I
Okay.
wanted to find out, so that way I could go and maybe sneak in.
Who's gonna
And-
tell him?
Ed,
Who's gonna tell him?
Yeah.
Ed. I'm gonna call you Ed.
DM, I assume we don't need an insight check to ascertain whether or not he's telling the truth.
This guy seems pretty legit. He seems like he was threatened by an 11-year-old girl.
Yeah.
Which means that he
Oh,
clearly
true.
can't be very strong.
Oh boy.
Unless Mary
right, well,
is secretly a.
Um,
you were about to.
I turn to the others and like kind of like quietly say, "Do we want to tell him?" This guy kind of seemed like I kind of don't want to talk to him as Fate's Gambit.
I kind of feel bad
Look,
for
Ed.
him.
Yes.
Ed.
We're Fate's Gambit, and you kinda pissed us off.
I'm so sorry. Could
How
I
much
get
is your
an
student debt?
autograph?
Oh dear.
That was really inappropriately timed. I'm so sorry.
Raph.
Well,
Really?
I mean, I don't see why not.
Edward, not right now. No.
Edward.
Okay, but think about it. What did he do wrong, right? He's just, I mean, he's got curse. You know, the
tried to
necromancy
spy
might be a
on
bit
me.
of
Do
a
you
problem.
still
I
okay?
wasn't trying to
Do
do
we
it
still
right
have?
The mice just got into our
Do you
keep.
still have
I
that
didn't
book?
think anyone would be that. What?
The book. You mentioned you had a cursed
The
book.
tome.
No, it grafted itself onto my soul. That's why I can't.
Hmm.
Fireball! It's just nothing happens.
Huh.
That's embarrassing. Yeah, that's
Ouch.
like Zuko
it's-
energy.
Don't do that again.
I was in advanced evocation. I was
Oh,
at the
you
top
poor
of my
man.
class, and from reading, I'm a wizard. It's what I do. And now, look, raise! And then, like, a massive armored skeleton crawls at the and he's like, and now I just do. You know that's illegal in most countries?
Yes, it's
I
illegal
want
here,
to-
you know. It's illegal here. And
I
here,
researched-
that's illegal.
I researched very clearly. This is technically a neutral zone, not governed unless that has changed in the past month. So I thought it would be safe. And there was
Okay,
you can go back now, and the skeleton crumbles back
Now-
into the stone.
Okay. Do we have?
I'm
sorry.
Do we have a way
Go
to
back and-
uncurse this? Chat?
Hmm.
I have seen every clerical professional. They said I would need to have my soul transplanted into a new body.
Are you sure? What level were these clerics that you saw?
I mean, I went to the big temples. Like, this was several years ago, so I was at Athathala before. I mean, your fate's Gambit. So yeah.
I mean,
you know
let's
about
see.
it.
Those guys were probably at least level 12.
So yeah, like
Probably.
I've seen it. You know how difficult it was as a necromancer to get into Athala at that point in time. I had to sneak in through the sewer, and there were these weird
Wait.
mechanical armor robots.
Whoa. How
It was not
often do
good.
people sneak into this through the sewers?
This was
Is that
like
a common?
5 years ago.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure
well,
that's-
I think it's better since. Good point.
Would you like to elaborate on that? And you see him pull up a little notebook.
Look, there will be plenty of time for
Okay,
storytelling
let's-
later.
let's
How
get
much
out of
student
here.
debt are you in? That's a real concern. How much student debt are you in?
A lot.
Look, I didn't have to pay for
Okay.
my
Did
schooling,
you
but I've
know
heard
that
stories.
At
Look.
Magic College, the interest accrues while you're still in the college? Because I did not. That was not a thing, and it's a high interest
Yeah.
rate. That's not a thing.
Oh my goodness.
And I didn't have any
more you
scholarships. I
talk,
worked
the
my way
more
up
I
from
want
the
to
bottom.
This
not-
mage college, tell me more about it. That's fascinating.
Okay, all right, you
Tell
two.
the
all right,
the
Edward's
look,
making a
professors are
friend right
legendary.
now.
please, Edward, please stop entertaining the man.
So
What?
you've seen somebody to try to remove curse.
So many. I tried doing it myself.
Oh, never a
there's-
good idea.
No, it's like trying to pierce your ear with like a hot needle, and it's just
Yeah.
messy and inefficient, and probably just.
It's like trying to scratch your own back,
And
but you can
and
never
said,
reach the spot.
And you said the only way is if you got like a new body and transported
Yeah,
it to that.
if my soul, but I really like this body. I've had it for like 27 years.
Wait.
Have you looked
guys.
into like the clone spell?
That's really high level stuff you're talking about.
All right.
Didn't we
so
just do
I'm
this?
sorry, dude was very inappropriate.
I mean-
you are. I assume you're Cather,
yes, I'm Cather.
the
If you-
Heart Slayer,
What?
the Legion Commander,
What?
Judge of Souls.
You actually do see Catherine like blush just a little bit.
Okay, guys, huddle right now. Huddle.
Hold on.
Huddling.
I'm kind of curious as to what.
Cather, don't mess around here. Huddle. It's okay.
You
One
see-
moment, please.
Yeah.
They huddle and right, we're huddling. Okay, this guy needs a new body. I feel bad for him.
I mean,
Didn't we
could
just do this with Melora? We like
could
just did
take him-
this.
Yeah, we could just take him back to the keep. I'm sure we could.
What if we took him to Wisteria Vale? I
Yeah.
don't think Wisteria would mind
I mean, yeah, that's
working
true.
with someone who's been cursed.
Yeah.
Wisteria's done this with Melora. Maybe that's a crazy idea. Maybe that's not what we're supposed to do. But it is an idea. I want to help this guy. I think he's
mean-
telling the truth. Renai, what do you think? Is he telling the truth?
He seems like a shrimpy guy.
Mary pops up in the middle of your huddle and says,
Ah!
I just want to be clear here. Can I kill him
No.
No.
Later.
later? That's
Maybe
not a no.
later.
You
Renai,
can
don't
take that
promise.
answer.
Maybe later, okay? Maybe.
Right. I pop my head up. Have you ever heard of Wisteria Vale?
Yes, it's one of the rivals of the Mage College. So yeah, I've heard about it.
Okay.
We beat them
Wait.
in Wizard Ball every year.
Wait, what was this college again?
Really?
Where was it at?
Oh, it's on the East Coast.
What's it called? Is it accredited, the college?
I mean, it had a lot of rapport earlier, but it's recently fallen. They made some really bad business decisions.
We're gonna need some names here. What is this college called?
Oh, I mean, it's just a college. It's a college of mages. That's literally just what it's called.
Oh.
They have terrible branding.
Well, shoot. no
Yeah,
wonder
it
they
sounds
remember.
kind of generic.
Okay. Well, we can try to help you with your curse if that's fine with you.
I mean, I honestly, I'd be fine even just getting like, I can deal. I don't want to. You probably have a lot going on.
I mean, you're in luck.
Mm.
We have a little bit of time on our hands, so
We have one day.
I mean, I would rather have that time. If you guys would just tell me your story, I could get it written down. I could make a lot of money off of that, and it wouldn't charge you a dime.
this feels
Feels a little exploitive.
It's icky.
Yeah.
I kind of want to write my own stories. But you know,
I mean,
Okay.
either that, or if you could show me to a mass grave, I can gather stories myself.
That also
oh,
feels
I don't know
very
if we
wrong.
want to send you. Yeah, it feels a little.
That's like
Also
so,
feels exploitive.
yeah.
I'm
like,
not going to lie.
The dead are dead. Let them rest.
Yeah.
I
Let them
mean,
rest.
I mean, most of them were pretty okay with it.
Did you ever
like-
take a thing called ethics in college?
No, they don't. They don't have that.
Of
there.
course, the
I
Mage
mean-
Center doesn't have
I mean,
ethics.
yeah, they're mages. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well,
We could point you on the right direction to Wisteria Vale. Maybe we could have him for a drink.
I love drinking.
It's not every day we meet a necromancer. Come on, it's a little
You-
interesting, don't you,
You
think?
should
It's
have
a little
seen me when I was still on campus. I was at all the parties.
Maybe.
Wait a sec.
Um,
Wait. The College of Mages. What was it called?
It's just the Mage College.
And what were its colors? This is important.
kind of like it's a blue and silver.
No. My dad went to that college.
Oh, I completely forgot. Yeah, he was an esteemed alumni.
Yeah, he was in that frat.
Hey,
I can't remember
Renaya.
what they were called. He was in that frat
Yes,
and
Catherine.
oh, that's embarrassing.
Do we think maybe we could just like send a message to like Leshka or something, and he can deal with this? Like, it feels like he would have more time on his hands to.
I feel bad. I feel like we just shove all of our extra stuff onto Leshka.
That's actually, that's a fair point. Actually, maybe.
I mean, he's already off doing the
I'm
one
also
thing for
willing.
us,
I
Yeah,
don't
he's-
suppose that you guys are hiring for any reason, for any job actually, because like the whole author thing that really takes a lot of time. But like I haven't eaten in like a week and a half,
Oh, Ed.
Oh, we.
and so
Well,
so like a job would be great.
Huddle, huddle, huddle.
Wait.
Ooh,
Okay, we
A
re-huddle.
huddle. Mary, you can be
Okay.
in this one.
All I'm saying is, it'd be pretty good if we had a nanny for a certain someone.
Oh,
Okay, but-
she's threatened to kill him.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm worried
Right,
that,
pops up and
Exactly.
that she's just
"I
gonna kill
do
him.
own him.
Well,
I
yeah.
can. I agree with this.
I mean,
This is excellent.
Well, you're right.
as long
I
as
mean,
she's got somebody keeping an eye
He
on her.
counts as supervision.
That's supervision.
and I can account that my mother isn't the best caretaker.
Not at all.
That's
Not
actually,
even a
that's
little.
actually,
She's
actually,
terrible.
that's a fair point. Now that I think about it, this guy might be better than your mom.
Mary, how many days has it been since you've had like a cooked meal? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay.
I
well,
sometimes steal. I steal when food from the kitchen when the
Mhm.
chef's there.
you
And
shouldn't
sometimes when
have
you're
to
walking, you
steal,
take
man.
berries and nuts from the garden, then you feel
Oh, I'm
guilty
really
about
good
it,
at foraging.
but you're literally just hungry.
And
That's happened to me.
and you sometimes have pot pies in your secret room, so I've had some of those.
What? Mine?
Yeah,
Hey.
that's where I got these. And she holds up like the little bombs.
Bombs?
Edward grabs those, tucks them away. He's like, don't go into my secret room. That's like really secret. I mean, might
Okay.
be a good idea. I'd love
Okay,
somebody to
let's-
watch over her
Look,
so she's not
listen,
sneaking into
how
our
about,
rooms.
How about let's just get back to the keep. We can make a final decision there.
How many more of those do you have?
None.
Okay.
A lie.
Right.
Those are dangerous, you know.
And
How do you
real quick? You
we
like,
all
lean back,
turn.
and she pulls on your pant leg to try to get in. She like beckons you closer, Edward.
What?
She says, "I do have some on me, but if you take them from me, I'll tell them about the suit."
We're going to talk about this later. I
Man,
imagine all of
Mary.
them turn around. I imagine them all of them turn around at the same time, just like smiling.
No.
Edvar has a look of pure, unadulterated fear on his face.
We all have a different look. Edward has a smile, Cather's deadpan, and Renaya looks pissed.
Right. Anyway, Edvar, why don't you come with us? We're gonna take you back to the keep now.
Take a walk with us, Edvar.
Come along, Edvar.
We're going to have a
What-
talk.
Is it? What is it?
Did you guys bring anything else with you?
We turn.
Uh-oh.
Cather turns around.
Why? Are you hungry? I
Um,
have beef jerky.
You see that the stone, the like 3 kind of jagged stones around the cave, one of them has shifted to cover
the
the entrance.
spiky ones.
Ooh. Oh.
Hey,
You
where'd the
hear
tunnel go?
A
Divine sense.
yeah, you activate a divine sense. There are no Fey fiends, undead, or celestials.
All right, let me do this one thing. Detect magic.
There is no magic other than the stuff that you would expect.
Well,
I need
It's-
everyone to roll initiative.
No.
I don't think anything. Where'd the tunnel go? I don't see any magic around here. I'm listening to Minecraft,
Doo-doo-doo.
We know.
and this is kind of like Minecraft. Somebody
Is it?
blocked the tunnel.
Is it like Minecraft?
Who placed blocks down in my strip mine?
It was me.
It's Herobrine.
It was me the whole time.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, boys, rolling average tonight. Which for me is good. We like average here. Initiative, you said. I'm
Yes.
ready with my number.
Sorry, I was writing my numbers down. 25
It's
to
okay.
20.
Oh, nope, not me.
19 to 15.
18.
Oh, hey.
Nobody else. Oh, boy. What about Mary?
Oh, yeah, I do need to roll for
Mary has
Okay.
bombs. And I'm gonna remember that she has
Little
bombs.
Little bomb.
Okay, well, they're
little
not great. 14 to 10.
14.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Da, da, da. 9 to 5. Okay.
What, Cather? How do you have less
no, this
than
is,
five?
this
This
is
is
par for the
normal.
course. This
For
is par
level
for the course.
14.
Okay,
That
just
doesn't mean
because
you
we're a
lose
higher
the
level
dice
doesn't just
better.
automatically make my initiative better.
You poor moon elf. I just want to cuddle you and give you kisses.
4 to 0.
4.
4. What's your dex score?
9.
Okay.
Cather's going
You
last.
somehow
Cather always
you
goes
do
last.
manage
That's
to
how
go
Cather.
last.
That's,
Hey,
that's what Cather
you
does.
almost beat Edvar.
Hey,
There we
you
go.
beat pockets
Edvar is
this
so
time.
close to Edward.
I
Hey.
know. I thought it would be funny. Also,
Well-
his name is Noomskill, which, if you take away the pronunciation, is just Numbskull.
Beautiful.
Nice. Perfect person to nanny Mary.
And so that is
Dude, this guy's not gonna last 3 days with Mary.
fantastic.
Mary's gonna end up like just accidentally or purposefully killing him.
Probably.
First off, I'm going to need.
Wait, spin-off series called Mary, and it's just Mary cycling through nannies that are trying to take care of Mary, but Mary's too hard to take care of.
That's a really good sitcom.
Yeah, exactly.
Mary's
That's a really
nanny.
good sitcom. Mary has killed most of the nannies.
Mary, kite contrary.
Anyway, top of the round occurs. I am going to need one of the 3. It doesn't know exactly who. Okay, that's Cather. Cather, I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Nope, actually, that's a lie. I need a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
How's
That's
Uh,
not bad. You have...
I don't suppose this creature is within 5 feet of me, is it?
No.
Okay. Is this a charm effect?
Nope.
Okay. Just need to cover my bases. 21.
Okay, 21. You succeed. You will take half damage from this.
Neat.
Okay, let me find my dice, which I should have been doing while you rolled your dice, but I was dumb, so I didn't. And then 2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna go with 3 and then roll the second time because I can't find the dice and I don't want to spend the time looking. Okay. You'll take 9 psychic damage as something in this room assaults your mental state, your mental fortress, but you, always prepared for battle, fended off successfully.
Of course.
With your war-hardened mentality. Next up will be the wonderful Edward.
Yes. Okay,
You
awesome.
see Cather reels as something strikes him that you cannot see.
Yeah, you see a single like bead of sweat like coming down his brow.
Shoot.
And
And the spiky rock that blocked the entrance, it's like clearly it moved to that spot, right? It doesn't require
either
any.
it moved or something moved it.
Okay. Well, first, I suppose what I'll do is I'm going to actually cast. I'm going to say, "Oh, this is bad. We better get out of here." He'll whip out his flute. He even does a flourish with it, like in his hand. He flourishes a flute and then goes super loud. He's gonna cast Shatter on that rock. You see
Fantastic.
waves of sound focusing on the center of the rock, and he's going to cast that all the way at level 5.
Ooh.
Which will make it a 5d8. So it needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. It will not succeed.
Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, and the total is 22.
22.
Damage. Yes.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. And let's see. A creature made of inorganic material has disadvantage. Okay, so it's disadvantage. That already
you
happened though.
Send this shockwave of sound out. You know the sound of your sound waves hitting like rock or stone.
Like
it
resonates.
Does not make that noise.
Oh. So
This thing
it
is
doesn't
not
seem
made of-
inorganic.
No, this is completely organic.
It's organic. Oh, shoot.
That's interesting.
After Edward does that, it says, that's a thing. It's not rock. It's an animal, maybe.
Absolutely. Is that the end of your turn?
That's organic. That's the end of his turn.
You say that's
Wait,
organic.
actually, no. It's not the end of my turn because it's inorganic, and I was originally planning on waiting, but because it's inorganic, he says that out loud, and then he realizes it's not a rock. Pulls his rapier out. Action surge, baby. We're taking additional action.
Baby.
And what he does, he rushes this rock. We're close enough, right? Where I can
yeah.
like do
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Thank
This room
God.
is
Because
easy. You're
DJ
in
would have
the middle,
said
you can go
it's
wherever.
120 feet away, buddy. I'm gonna rush this rock, and baby, he says, Ultima! And he doesn't even pull his
Yeah.
rapier out. I guess it just shows up in his
You
hand. It's all
left your
pretty.
sword at home
I did.
on the
Ultima!
wall.
It appears in his hand. He goes, ha! And he rolls to hit.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, baby, it's 25.
That'll hit for sure. Your rapier lands true. Instead of striking this stone-looking structure, it hits, finds a crack in whatever the armor that is causing this stone-like appearance, and squelches through into... It almost feels like you plunged it into a solid pudding.
Ugh. Okay. Well, he does that. I rolled an 8 on my die of
That's
1d8,
good.
and plus 7, mind you. So that is a 15 damage, and then he looks pleased at himself, almost
Absolutely.
like he's figured out a lock. And wait, extra attack, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Edward actually gets. He gets a smirk on his face. He backs up, switches hands, ha! And he does
But I
it
am
on
not
the
left-handed.
the exact same spot on the opposite side of the monster to make sure he gets through the armor. Let me roll to attack once again,
Once again.
and that is a 21.
Yeah, that'll hit for sure.
Yes, sir. Damage. So 4 plus 7, 11 damage.
Nice.
And then Edward says, "Come on."
Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
You say, "Come on!" as whatever this creature is, almost like screeches at a supersonic pitch that only your finely tuned musician's ears can fully pick out. That and Renai, because you have like a 20 billion to perception. But this
And
like
Edward
scream from this thing.
And Edward yells a tritone that empowers his comrade. He's going to give it to Cather, the hard hitter.
Summoning your sword is a bonus action.
Dang it! Wait, but I did an extra action.
That doesn't give you an extra bonus action.
No, not an extra bonus.
Oh,
So not this
okay.
round.
Sorry, he still yells a tritone.
Yeah, that's your automatic fear reflex. Is to
Yes.
just yelling a tritone.
Instantly a tritone. Yeah. Okay.
But this screeching, screaming sound is quickly followed by clicking and clacking as the armored plates almost lock around your blade, and it almost unfolds like an armadillo. This bug-like carapace with snapping pincers, and it will attempt to bite you.
Oh shoot! I hate these things.
Well, actually,
Bug
first
bite.
up, it's going
Yeah.
to force you these long, what are they called? Antennae, will almost like a moth's, they're almost furry. They're the only soft thing in this creature. They will briefly flick across your face. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh gosh, that sounds a wisdom save. Okay. That's 13.
That's barely enough.
Oh.
You feel almost like an electric shock course through your body.
You all see Edward tense up.
Yep. It briefly, you your muscles tense, but you manage to snap out of it and force your way through. Remembering all those training times when you'd be woken up in the middle of the night by Tarak as he would throw a punch at you, and you would have to roll out of the way immediately. Your reflexes take over. It will still try to bite you with its mandibles. What's your AC?
It's currently 19.
Okay, you are going to be able to fend that off as well. Its biting jaws snap at you and attempt to fully close around you. This thing is larger than a horse. It is a
Oh
big
my gosh.
creature. It is fully able to close up that horse and a half sized tunnel. Its jaws bite at you. The other two rocks that are in the room are also going to unfold and start crawling towards Cather and Ranaya, who are in the
There's
center of this area.
More.
Lovely.
They are going to also attempt to hit you with their antennae. So I need both of you to roll a wisdom save.
Watch out, they bite! Don't let the rock bugs bite.
15.
15 is enough?
I don't suppose this is a charm effect, DM.
It is not.
Okay.
It tickles you with its feather antenna and your jaw.
Only a 12 because I rolled really low.
That is the DC that you need. These are not that bad of a creature.
I
DC
rolled a
12.
3 on die.
Both of you feel those same electric shocks course through your body and briefly tense up your muscles. You're able to snap out of it, though, with your battle-hardened senses. Both of them will attempt to go for mandible attacks against you as well. So first off, towards Ranaya, that's going to be a 20 to hit.
Am I within?
That does not hit.
Ooh, goddamn.
Nice.
Renai and I are still close to each other?
Yeah, you are. They're not attacking. So, you two are basically within 5 feet, but they are approaching you from opposite angles.
Okay.
The other one is going to attack Cather. That one is also going to miss. These things are mind you, as I said, this is not an episode where someone dies. So these guys only have a +5 to hit. All right, so they're trying. Okay, they're trying. Their snapping pincers reach and grab at you. Cather, you slide under one. Fully, as it closes around you, your shield and sword comes up, even just the hilt, and fully, you Captain America, the jaws open.
Nice.
Renaya, you simply slide underneath it and around to the side as the man will snap past you. That'll be next up in the order, Renaya. You have just dodged some snapping pincers. What would you like to do?
I'd like to turn around and cast some inflict wounds
That's a good one.
Nice.
at 4th level.
Ugh.
So that is going to be
Oh yeah, it's an attack roll. Shoot.
that's a 28 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
Low level monsters, guys. Low level monsters.
And
I love the sound of that.
20. 37
Ugh.
points of damage. And
Oh
then
my gosh.
I'm going to bonus action with my Fated Blade. Go to
Yep.
stab.
Do it.
And that's going to be a 19 to hit.
Yup.
And that will be another 10 damage.
Awesome.
Let's
This
go
one is
right now.
Officially 1 hit point higher health than the one that Edward hit.
Nice.
Woo!
Let's
It's
go,
hilarious. It's
All right,
Edward.
so
Cather.
gross.
Psh. All right, Cather, it's your turn.
I guess.
No, it isn't.
Not yet.
Oh,
but
yeah.
eventually.
You see
Slowpoke.
silently unknown. You guys don't even see it coming.
Mary.
Mary slides underneath the creature and comes up behind it and just jumps and stabs it in the side.
Oh my gosh.
She crits.
Nice.
Queen.
Wait,
yeah.
Mary's
which one is she
rogue.
attacking?
She is attacking the one that Renaya just attacked.
Okay.
Mary is so a rogue.
100%.
Let's see.
I called it.
You
I
just
said
got
she took.
sneak
I
attack
said she
damage.
took 5 levels into rogue.
Oh my gosh. At 11.
I mean, dude, did you see how
gonna be a
easily she
prodigy.
took care of this mage dude?
It's true. To be fair, its last name is, like
She
Space-
will deal
basically an numbskull.
36 damage
Oh my!
as she stabs in and almost up to her elbow goes into the side of this creature.
Nice.
Yeah.
Laughing
Okay,
hysterically
when
the
did you
whole
learn
time
that?
with chaos in her eyes.
She's completely. In fact, her face is placidly blank.
Oof.
We need
Weird.
to
Like she
That's
doesn't.
creepier.
She's not
I
even.
don't want
She's
you
not
to turn
afraid
out like us,
or
honey.
excited about this.
She-
It's just business.
She needs therapy.
So she plunges into the side of this thing and pulls her arm out, and then she is going to scuttle underneath it and hide.
Is it still alive?
Oh yeah,
Mary
it's
on all
alive.
fours.
It's
just
not
crawling.
looking good.
Okay.
Like, it's
full
not-
on, like,
It's not a
exorcist.
fun time for it. It's very close to death. That is the end of Mary's turn.
Mary
Next up is Edvar.
backwards.
Edvar? Yeah.
Like her
Go
neck
Edvar.
rotates.
She
Edvar
does a
is
spider walk into the dark.
yeah. Edvar is going to turn towards him and say, "Oh, you probably don't need my help. Ha! And wall of fire, and just nothing happens.
You know that doesn't work.
I'm sorry, I panicked. That's going to be Edvar's turn.
Oh, and
Um,
he spent a spell slot.
Yeah, Cather, it's your turn.
Okay, great. I will
Kill them all.
turning to face the one that attempted to attack me. I will, as a bonus action, cast Blinding Smite, and he'll say, "Apparently, everyone's coming up with these weird names for attacks, so I guess sure. Blinding
Test run.
Smites." Ha!
That's just
Yeah.
what it's called.
It was like, that's the name of the spell. Absolutely. You make an attack roll, please.
Yep.
This is
Okay.
a good one.
smite.
That's pretty good. That's an 18 on die.
That's
In my
just what
head,
it is.
Cather's
Yeah.
Cather's voice is just Waluigi.
Wow.
bit in my head. It's like
Blinding
blinding
smite.
smite.
All right. So, and then
Blinding
I'm gonna
smite.
throw an additional second level divine smite on top of that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Light it up. Cather Luigi.
3.
That's
plus
good.
addition- Okay, so that's 68 plus. Okay.
Eben thickums.
No.
Trap through Eben thickums.
Cather the Trap King.
Come here, Cather.
Cather the King of Math.
35.
Cather, the Paladence.
Cather the Palatable.
I don't want to be here.
40, 48.
Cather.
I'm sorry.
the-
48, 58. Plus
Uh-huh.
Did you not get a calculator for Christmas? Are you kidding me? That's like the one
you
thing
could have
we
borrowed
needed
your
to get
mom's
you.
10 key that
58.
doesn't have 10 keys.
66. 73
Okay.
points of damage.
Cather Eben
Okay.
Thorax.
This one does not look good.
Okay. Great.
Oh, does it have to make a save or something?
It does, yes.
It fails with a natural 1.
Nice. So
Nice.
It
is,
did not expect this.
It is
This
now
was
blinded.
unexpected.
Yeah, it is blind now.
These
Does
poor
that,
things
would that
are
give me
just living.
advantage on my next attack?
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
it's-
It has disadvantage on all of its attacks. You have advantage on all of yours.
Nice. All right. That's
30
another.
minutes later.
That's a 24 to hit. For
Yeah,
the
that'll
second
hit.
attack.
Yeah.
I'll just do a normal
Normal divine smite.
divine smite.
Does he yell, Divine Smite?
No, because you
Divine
made fun of
smite.
him.
as he hits the thing with his massive sword.
He plunges the tip of faith deep
Stop.
within the creature.
Stop! No! No! Bad! This is bad!
37
What's happened here today?
points of damage
It was
on the
a
second
child.
attack.
Yeah, this thing is obliterated.
Okay,
It's
great.
just you crack its exoskeleton like an egg, and just
The yolk
gray
spills
goo
out.
just splatters onto the wall directly towards Edward. Edward, you're covered
Cather
in bug
is
goo.
yoked.
Nice.
Nice joke.
I will then make my
Come on,
way
crack
over
me up.
to the one fighting Edward,
Nice.
and I will get into flanking with him.
Fantastic. You actually come up because its back is to the wall.
Its back is to the wall.
Yeah, it's like halfway in the tunnel.
Well, that's
So
no
just
good.
its
Can I,
face is towards
can I
you.
still get into melee with it?
Oh yeah, you can get into
Okay.
melee for
Well,
sure.
then I'll do that.
That is at the end of your turn.
Yeah.
That'll go to the top of the order. You notice it first, Renaya. Because of your incredibly astute perception bonus. The ceiling that was filled with the bumps and crags begins to move.
Oh
As
gosh,
this
more.
size category gargantuan, like absurdly long centipede-like creature begins to crawl and stretch across the ceiling, and you see it descend. Just its head dangles down from the ceiling towards Cather and Edward.
Nice.
Okay, okay.
Nice.
To be clear, gargantuan is like skyscraper size, right?
Oh, it's real
Like,
big. It's real
like
big.
it, real like
its eye is roughly the size of your body.
Oh.
It's
Nice.
like really big. You think that its coils take up the majority of the ceiling.
I feel like we should leave.
It is going to. First, it's just going to try to bite you. It's going to bite Cather.
Chomp, chomp.
And it will be able to get into flanking with the bug creature, though.
This instantly
Gross.
seemed a little less
A
optimal.
little less fun times.
Yeah, it was fun until now.
I was having a good time. No, I'm not. Does a 29 hit you, Cather?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah! Silvery barbs.
Ooh, force it to re-roll.
Yeah, it just kind of covers around Cather. Maybe it's strong enough.
Okay. Does a 23 still hit you?
That will hit me.
Okay.
No.
It was a good
try,
shot,
Edward.
though. Who are you giving advantage, I should ask?
I'll give. I mean, Cather might. I don't know.
Mary looks at you. It's like, give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Mary. I guess it's Mary. I mean, I gave it to Mary.
Mary
The
is
DM asked
pumped
for it.
beyond belief.
How did she know that was gonna happen?
She could see the spell being cast. She's seen you do it.
Has she?
So first off, so you may not have known this because you haven't talked to Mary. Mary directly defied orders and followed, and went into the battle that happened at Athala. Like, she did not stay back at the camp. She has a long scar that runs almost from the top of her shoulder down to her wrist from where one of the undead tried to attack her. She was saved actually by Gorza, the wretched worm.
That's when she got her first level into rogue.
I mean, Gorza did teach her a lot. Although, Edward, you would not know about this. This is entirely out of character. She has not told you any of this. But yeah, Gorza sometimes even still visits her.
Nice.
Maybe Gorza
Cather,
shenanigans.
First off, you will take 18 piercing damage.
Okay.
On top of that, as its mandibles crunch into you into your body, you will take an additional.
Are you doing math?
18 poison damage.
Okay.
As your blood vessels are filled with coursing acidic poison. Along with that, I'm going to need Renaya to make a wisdom save.
Ooh.
You're good at those.
Good at those. Well, not when I roll a natural 1.
That's not good.
For an 11.
That's not enough. I'm going to deal you some damage.
Okay.
Whatever this creature is clearly the thing that destroyed Pockets.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh.
Yeah, that tracks.
You will take 22 psychic damage, and you are incapacitated until the end of your next turn.
Oof.
So your mind
this got
is
so
blasted,
bad.
and you are fully stunned as you're, well, not stunned, the condition, but you are like reeling as it sees you as a threat to its capability of killing the two fighty people. That is the end of its turn. And that will lead us to Edward, this massive centipede. Also, you would know it's called a megapede because it's real big. Has latched its mandibles into Cather's body. Yeah. It's like a Pokemon.
Now, am I grappled?
No.
Okay.
But it just like a wasp or a bee, it leaves its mandibles crunched into your shoulder, and then they regrow almost instantly as its mouth.
Oh, okay. I see.
Pulls away.
This situation got a whole lot worse. We still have those 3 gooey armor boys,
Only 2.
right? Or two.
There are now
two gooey.
2. One of them is also badly wounded.
Real bad.
And then there's another one that was the first one that you were attacking that appears to be bloodied, if I were to give
All
it.
right, people. How clever / like intelligent do we think this centipede is?
Fairly intelligent. It was smart enough to recognize Renaya as a possible spellcaster threat, so.
That's true. So yeah, and a wisdom saving throw it would probably do good, right? Is that what we're thinking here?
Yeah, so I'm gonna put my word in as a DM. The things you are fighting are bugs, which are traditionally not intelligent, but they do have not good wisdom, but it's normally better than their intelligence. Wisdom is their
That's what
animalistic combat instinct.
Yeah.
Their ability to recognize a
good
threat.
instincts.
And go
Okay,
after them.
then Edward's gonna do this. Whoa! Hey! Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
I could have done a thing. I totally forgot I could do a thing, but it's fine.
Yes. What are you doing?
Edward.
Are you just saying whoa?
Ah! Ooh! Ah! Edward's trying to scare it away. Wait, don't worry. No. He's going to cast suggestion.
Okay.
He's not just trying to scare it. Yo, cast suggestion. Go. Ah! Go away. Go away.
I have a question.
That's what he does.
Can you read the suggestion spell to me?
You suggest a course.
Say, it might be too dumb for this.
We'll see. You suggest a course of activity limited to a sentence or two and magically influence a creature you can see within range that can hear and understand you. It's long. If it can't be charmed, it's immune to the effect. What are you exactly looking for, DM?
Does it mention anything of like this does not affect creatures of intelligence lower than 5?
It does not say that.
No, it doesn't say that. It is
Great.
just, it has to make a wisdom saving throw.
And it does not have to know what you're saying. It just has to be able to hear you.
On a failed save, it pursues the course of action you described to the best of its ability.
Because it also does not speak any languages, because it's a bug.
It doesn't. If I'm trying to scare it and I cast suggestion.
Well, okay, so it does say, so
It's a good point.
you
though. If
suggest
it
a
doesn't
course of activity
understand
and
me-
magically influence a creature you can see within range that can hear and
Mhm.
understand you.
Oh, it can't understand me.
Yeah. I would say that it has no idea what you are saying.
Okay, that's fair. Can I not cast
you
suggestion?
would
Because
know
I'm
that this
assuming
is a
I'd
bug.
know,
You know
that
how
a
this
bug
works.
wouldn't know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
In all likelihood, yeah.
Okay, how close are the two other dudes? Ooh, actually, no. Yeah, I have another idea, actually.
Mm-hmm.
This thing is it in, like, touching? Is it, actually, I have a range of 60 feet. I know what I can do.
You got it.
Edward goes, okay, focus. An unwilling creature must say, okay, so it's gonna be another wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
He's going to be like, you're smaller than you are, and he
Fantastic.
begins playing on his flute. I'll cut to the chase. He's casting polymorph again. He wants to
Ooh.
turn, and theoretically in Edward's head it's going to be easier this time because he's trying to turn it into a smaller centipede.
Yeah.
Just like a normal little centipede that you find in any dungeon. That way they can escape.
What is
Then
your
not have to deal
saving
with it.
throw? And you're going towards the bug that's blocking the entrance or the large
I am
centipede?
going for the large centipede. If it's within
Okay.
60 feet of me, I can do this.
Yes. What is your
and if it's-
save?
Save would be 17.
It got an 18 on its saving throw.
He's like, why isn't it working?
It goes and slobbers on you.
Then you'll be like, okay. He starts playing Incredible's theme on his flute, and he'll give the Bardic Inspiration to Renaya. And that's my
Renaya is
turn.
incapacitated until the end of her next turn.
Might need
Is
to
that
save
right?
though. Thank goodness.
Oh,
she's
well,
muted, or else
she
would be
has to make a
ripping
save?
into you right now.
She,
No,
she-
make a
just
save.
If she does.
oh, if she
If
needs to make
she
a
has
save.
to make a save, yeah,
That's fair.
I'll leave it on Renaya.
Yeah.
And that's my turn. A little underwhelming, but you know,
It's all right. The thing that is blocking the entrance and the other one that is still next to Renaya at this point in time are going to make their things. I need to roll a d6 for both of them real quick. Okay. I'm just gonna charge that.
should have cast Thunderwave.
The one I'll go for the one next to Edward, and it is going to attack Edward. It is going to miss because these things have a very low attack bonus, and I can't roll above a 5.
I'm gonna make
the
a
other one.
sentinel attack.
Ooh, smack it!
Yes, Cather.
That's a dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, and I'll
Do you hit it with your fancy sword?
and I'll do a divine smite at first level.
But with holiness.
Wah!
That was good. That was a good wow.
Thanks.
That was well done. I'm not even gonna lie. That was just well done.
Thank you. Doing math?
Yep. He's got to roll some dice.
What's another bit that we could do while he's doing his dice? He's completely left the frame for the
Remember to
podcast
tune
listeners.
in on. Remember to
41
tune in on
points of
Thursday.
damage.
41.
Yeah.
41. Yeah. No, this thing is just blasted up, like just obliterated. Between Edward's last round and this attack, it only had 40 health left.
Nice.
So just you strike it, and for a moment nothing happens.
Right, yeah, and then
And
the swing comes in.
And then the like holy light gathers within it and just goes and just explodes it outwards.
Does the goo
plastering the
splatter
wall.
Edward again?
Again, yeah.
Yeah.
The first
On the
time it
other
was from the
side.
back. This time it's from the front. And so you are just coated in gray goop and little
Yes, I
bits
am.
of carapace that are just like blasted
Ooh.
to your body. The other one is going to attack. Who is it going to attack? First of all, doesn't know where the small child went.
Where Mary is.
The answer is no.
Mary.
He does not know where the small child
Mary.
Maybe.
So it is going to attack the person who currently is absolutely reeling, aka Renaya.
Oh no.
Mandible. Does a 20
prey.
hit you? And I know the answer is no.
Can
How
you-
about?
Can you hellish rebuke that
I think it's when
that's
the
a good
attack
hits.
hits.
when you get hit by
Well,
attack?
yeah, it's a reaction, and if I'm in.
Yeah, and you're incapacitated, so no actions
Good
or reactions.
point.
Can you make a DC really easy Wisdom saving throw that I'm not even sure if you can fail for me?
25.
Yeah, okay, you needed a 12. um, yeah, it's really trying. It's trying so hard right now to kill you.
It's just
It's-
not. I'm literally
it
not
has
doing
like
anything.
one remaining leg, and then and you're like, stop.
Oh.
Like, no, no. It is your turn, Renaya.
Am I still in?
I mean, she has to-
Yes, it's at the end of your turn is when that will end. You could move
Oh.
She can move.
Okay.
if you wanted to.
Well, is
Movement
it in
is
range of me?
available. I mean, yeah, it's got a +5 to hit. It needs to. You've got like a. It doesn't do a lot. If you want to move, it's not going to hurt you real bad.
I'll just stay put.
That's
and-
also fair. You give flanking to Mary if she wants to kill it. Which
Yeah, I'll do that.
once you end your turn, she's going to try.
Yes, Mary.
Fantastic. Ooh, but will Mary go after the thing, or will she? Try
Mary
to
has
kill the giant
advantage.
You know what? I trust Mary more than I trust myself when
Centipede.
it comes to combat. So
Centipede.
Deal. She is going to crawl behind the creature that was attacking you, Renaya. It doesn't know that she's there. She is going to run at Cather, and then just kind of climb up, and then like one jump, hands onto the shoulder, curls up, and then feet on the shoulder, jumps and just tries to stab the centipede in midair. Mary's a
She has advantage, by the
yeah,
way,
she does. Oh yeah, she does.
because of silvery barbs.
She is going to almost crit a second time.
Oof.
Just
The
right in the
19 on
eye.
die. Yeah, it's just gonna right in the eye is what she's going for. She's going to get sneak attack on that
Nice.
because she had advantage.
Nice.
Okay, that is. That'll be 18 damage to the
Not
center.
bad. Not bad at
Not
all.
bad at all. Something like that. And then she's going to land on Cather's shoulder and just kind of like, I'm not sorry for climbing on you. And she's going to get to the ground and she's just going to throw a little small dagger across the room back to the one that's attacking Renaya with her bonus action. God, another 19. Holy cow. I wish I
Jeez,
could roll this
Mary.
well for myself.
I mean,
Maybe you should just play Mary for the
only-
remainder of
only
the
when you're-
campaign.
just become Mary.
Yeah. Over your shoulder, Renaya, a knife flies and just stabs it in the face. And it's like and it just curls into a ball. Mind you, this knife is no larger than a pen. Like, it's a little knife.
That's
Like, it's basically a sharpened butter knife, a shiv at best. That
We
is the
don't know
end
where she got
of-
it. She probably made it
Oh,
herself
she
out
made
of
it herself.
a piece of furniture
Probably
or
an
something.
actual butter knife that she stole from the kitchens.
And sharpened.
Yeah, that would be Edvar's turn now, and he'll sit there. He's like, "Do I have any necromancy spells?" He's going through. He's like, lightning. No, that's lightning. Okay. And he'll run over to. He doesn't want to get close to the centipede, so he's going to run over to Renaya, and he's just going to cast False Life on you, at 2nd level. So you'll have, okay, 9 temporary hit points. And he says, I'm sorry. I don't know what else. I'm trying. I can't. The spells.
I think like I can see Renaya just looking at him like, what are you doing?
Why are you here?
Renaya knows what he did.
Over to Cather.
Great. Can I get flanking on the centipede with Mary? Is that a thing? Is that possible?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'm just gonna do that, and then I'm gonna attack it.
Perfect.
Ooh, that's a 19 on die.
That'll hit.
And I will.
This one actually, I think, has a lower AC than the other ones because it's so big.
And I'll do another Divine Smite at first level.
That's a good one.
Come on, Cather. Hurt the thing. Hurt her real bad.
Do your job.
We want to kill this thing so we can get Mary a nanny.
The true goal of this session has been revealed.
33 points of damage.
33 points. Ooh.
It didn't seem to like that, did it?
No, it's not a fan. You just hit it in the face for 33 points of damage.
Yeah.
You like it?
I mean, probably not. And then I'm going to. Does it look like roughed up?
No, it actually seems to be doing pretty well still.
Okay.
But it doesn't look like it enjoyed being hit in the face for 33 damage.
Fair enough. That's reasonable.
It looks as upset as maybe a centipede could look upset.
Yeah, it looks as upset as you would look when you get hit by 33 points of damage.
Yeah.
But with like less
ow.
facial expression.
Surprisingly, no.
A 22 to hit.
Yeah, 22 for sure.
Okay, yeah. I'll do a Divine Smite at second level.
Great. So everybody, remember to tune in on Thursdays for Filing Cabinet. It's our little talk show that we'll have, and Grant will be
This Thursday.
leading it. Yeah, this Thursday. So make sure you send your questions. You can send them to us through our Discord at the
29 points of damage on that attack.
Fantastic. Let's see. It also did not like this. Surprisingly, who could have guessed? Getting hit in the face for a bunch of damage. It's hard to believe.
And then
it screeches and reels in pain.
Then I will bonus action cast Blinding Smite again.
Sounds good.
At third
You're
level.
getting ready. Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Okay. First off, I will need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, shucks. Ooh, that's not great. How's a 2 do?
Ooh, that's not a good number.
Yeah, that's a nat 1 for Edward.
Can you silvery barbs that?
You cannot silvery barbs your own thing. You can affect someone else and give yourself advantage,
unfortunate.
but
Also, he's covered in goo. He can't see.
yeah,
He's slippery.
Everyone's
He's-
having a rough time.
Yeah.
How's Renata
I got a
doing?
20.
I got a 12.
Okay, so Renaya and Edward will take full damage, and then Cather will take half.
Lovely.
This got a little more challenging than I thought it was gonna be. I was like, oh, we just got to beat the draw things, and then we go back to the keep, and it's over. No,
So those
big
of you
centipede.
who failed will take 17 necrotic damage. Cather, you will take half of that, so 8.
Okay.
And you see as it kind of like shivers, and the partitions between its like carapace glow with this grayish green light, and you physically feel part of your vitality is sucked out of you into this thing. Some of its shell begins to harden and cracks begin to close. The next thing it will do, it will force Cather to make a wisdom save.
A wisdom save.
Wisdom saving throw.
I suppose this is a charm effect by chance, is it?
Nope, this is the same thing that you've saved for once before, and
They're bugs. They ain't charming.
yeah, it has a charisma of -4.
We're not dealing with any butterfly here.
Is this technically a spell by chance?
No,
No. Okay.
nope. This is just a natural thing it can do for no particular reason.
Yeah. I just want to make sure because I have advantage against spells within 5 feet of me.
Man, wouldn't that be neat, huh?
Wisdom save, you said?
Yes,
28.
28. Yeah, you'll succeed, taking half damage. Let me roll my dice again. 9, 11, 17, 19. Have to
8 again?
it's
9.
18.
9.
No, half to 9. Yeah. Like something's off about this. You will not be incapacitated, and it's gonna try to retreat.
Ooh.
It's gonna curl itself
Holy
back
crap.
up to the ceiling,
Okay.
and start crawling through the stone. And
I'll make a sentinel
biting.
attack.
Yep.
And I still have advantage because I'm flanked with Mary, right?
Yes. I'm gonna say for sure.
I'm surprised this thing is actually. I mean, I guess if you're a bug and you're getting hurt,
Natural
you're gonna
20
leave.
DM.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
And I'm just, since this guy's retreating, I'm just gonna go all in on this attack. I'm gonna expend a charge of my sword, and as Cather swings down, he'll say, "Downward strike, black sun," as his blade engulfs in
See,
fire.
that's more like an anime.
No, that's an
yeah.
anime attack.
Downward strike. Next time.
Yeah. So, and I'm also gonna divine smite.
So in about 20 years, we'll have the total.
I'll divine smite.
Oh gosh.
I don't know, 4th level, because why not?
Sounds good.
Give me just a
So-
few years.
So,
I'm gonna count.
as
Can I
we
try
were
to count to
saying,
100?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22,
Grant's
23,
doing
24,
that.
25,
Just a
26,
reminder
27,
to check
28,
in on
29, 30,
Thursday
32,
for the
33,
filing
34,
cabinet.
40,
Grant's
41,
going to be
42,
hosting.
44,
It's going to be a
45,
good time
46,
to ask us
49,
questions. You can
50,
ask those
53,
questions
54,
ahead of
55,
time
56, 57,
over
58,
on
59,
the
60, 61,
Discord
62,
at Ask
64,
Cast
64,
or on
66,
Twitter
68,
using
69,
hashtag
70,
Ask
71,
TPD.
72, 73, 74, 75,
That would be a
76, 77,
fantastic
78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100! 100 bottles of beer on the wall, 100 bottles of beer.
Well,
Take
Grant
them down, pass
throws
them
a
around.
manic
99
fit.
bottles of beer on the wall. 99 bottles.
Drew does math.
How far can we get? 99 bottles.
I'm rolling a lot of dice, okay? Give me a break.
I will mute you so fast. So you understand, Grant? I allowed the count to 100 this time.
On
So I
this
do need to make
episode
a
of the Paper
Constitution saving throw, if that matters.
Yeah, it does. Okay, great. It might live. You never know.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Where are all my dice? All my dice are gone.
19 on the con save.
Oh, that will succeed.
It's
So
the
it will
gamer
not-
fuel, Hans.
It will not be blinded. I need more d8s. So
I use Google.
Just asking, Lydia, how are you doing today? You having fun? Having a good time playing some Dungeons and Dragons?
Oh, it's great. I'm having
Good
such a
to
good
hear.
time. I hate bugs.
They're not good. They're not
They're
a fun
icky.
time. Sorry for incapacitating you.
Nah, you know what
I was
happens.
like, I'll spread out the thing. I'll just rotate around the group, and now I only get 2 turns, so it just looks like I focused on you. I was like,
It
this time I'll
happens.
hit
It
Renaya
happens
with the
pretty
incapacitate
frequently.
and the damage to Cather. And then the next one I'll probably damage Edward and incapacitate Cather, and then I'll maybe incapacitate Edward and damage Renaya. Now everything's dead, and my centipede is getting murdered.
Okay,
And
so
yeah.
that's okay. So that's 40 points that I rolled, plus then let's see. So then that's
And I was also like, there's no way that Renaya fails this. She's a cleric.
He took out a
Roll
book.
plus 20.
And then you rolled a 1, and I was like,
from
oh
there.
no.
So, let's see. I rolled 1, 2,
Just steal the
5, 6, 7, 8. So that's.
Oh, what if we had a timer that could add to itself whenever we engage it, so we can total up from a certain point how much time has gone on
There's
of Lydia,
probably like
or not Lydia, of Drew adding
There's probably
You know what I
like
mean?
a Twitch.
a toggleable timer. That'd be so
yeah.
fun.
Like a Twitch thing, a Twitch. What are they called?
Widget,
I mean, yeah, you can call it a widget.
or just a stream elements.
Like an
Yeah.
add-on that is
Sure.
just a timer that lasts between.
Okay,
streams.
I'm
Let's see how
I'm so
long.
sorry that took
Mass.
so long. I
So
was
a
rolling. I had to
stopwatch.
roll so many dice.
Yes.
So DM, the total damage is 184.
Okay.
Oh,
So
my
that's more than its
gosh.
normal max health, and it had already been damaged.
Edward casts Resurrection. I'm just kidding.
So I'm going to need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, it's gonna fall.
Am I able to do this now?
Yeah, you're back to normal. You're completely fine.
Well, I'm not able to do this as I got a
Lydia,
4.
I'm trying to not make it
I
seem like
know,
I'm
I
purposefully
know,
attempting to
I
harm
know.
you.
I know.
Well, Edward got a 25. What? What are you for?
bad.
I hate Lydia. I'm with you. I failed too.
What'd you get?
Well, I rolled a 2 on die.
Samesies.
So with my +2, and then I threw in my bardic inspiration that I haven't used yet to give me a +3. So that brings me up to a whole 7.
That's not enough. I don't think.
All right. So this gargantuan creature that was anchored to the ceiling dies and just falls in like a perfect circle of gargantuan creatures straight down.
Yeah.
Let's see. It was
That
about
makes
30
sense. Didn't
feet
think
up.
that one through.
Hey, yes, you're correct. Did not think that went through.
None
at
of us
all.
saw it coming.
And Edward
It's like the roof of the room.
Yeah. That's a very apt description of why I'm rolling all these die. Okay. All right, that's 5. Don't worry, I'm really bad at rolling.
It's like, what is this like? I can't think of anything that's like this situation.
It's like the SpongeBob episode when the giant worm falls and goes.
Oh, literally like that. Oh my gosh, that's so good. And
You're
it's
welcome.
SpongeBob, which is make it better.
So all of you will take 46 bludgeoning damage,
Nice.
Ouchie.
except for Edward. Edward, you just step into the hallway
Oh yeah, because I succeeded.
because you succeeded on your save, and you are considered restrained as
Kath-
this thing.
Cather is unconscious.
Also, oh no,
Oh jeez.
Cather, you go unconscious.
Yeah.
Renaya, you're just trapped under so much skeleton, so much centipede. Edward, you don't see where your companions are. You see like one arm of Cather as it like twitches. You do not see where Mary is, and you do not see. Oh, correction! You do see Edvar. Edvar is also
Awesome.
Edvar is standing next to you in the in the cave,
Of course he's fine.
and he just goes, "Wow,
Edward's
we
horrified.
did not think through that at all."
Oh my
And
god, Edvar, shut up.
Cather's too powerful for his own good sometimes.
You do actually
I-
see that the black fire did also scorch his own arms.
Oh yeah,
That's,
oh yeah, that's
I,
rough.
I also took
Edward-
50 points of damage from
I
my
was
own
wondering if- I
attack.
didn't think that would hurt
So
you.
that's why I fell
Um,
unconscious.
Edvar is going to say, "Look, I know that you don't know who I am, but this is my shot. This is how I get my job."
Okay, consider this an application. Would it help if you knew where they were? Hold on. We're trying something.
Edvar just screams.
By the way, DM,
and
I rolled 1 success so far.
Fantastic. And you see his like veins stand out, like just
Whoa, calm down.
It's pumping through his neck. He's
Edward takes a step back.
he just screaming, and you see
You really want this job, huh?
the ground starts to shake and tremble. The very stone floor itself ruptures in a fissure as bone arms begin to form and limbs crawl their way out and form this massive wall of bone that fully makes like a tent shape of this centipede, as like still moving skeletons are like all compressed into this wall of bone.
That's so
Naya,
icky.
I rolled a second success, by the way.
Get to take a gasp of air as a skeleton like reaches out and like pats you on the face.
No.
Okay. And Edvar's like, I've done it, and he just passes out.
And I'm just gonna crawl over to Cather and cure
First
wounds.
failure. Oh, cure wounds, wonderful.
Yeah, you see Cather's laying there unconscious, and then you're not sure how this functioned. Mary pops her head out from Cather's armor. Like she hid inside of Cather's armor.
Cather's armor.
Oh,
it's
that's
just
so
like-
good.
Amazing.
Wow,
Oh, I'm
we
sorry.
really didn't think that through.
I rolled a 1 on my D8, so you got 6 health back.
Hey, that's 6 more than I had.
So I did.
And before Catherine,
win?
you see Mary slip out of your armor really fast to be like, I didn't hide in your armor. That wasn't me. I didn't do that.
Man, I really did not think that through, did I?
No.
That's on me, guys. I take
a little bit.
I'll take the
Edward-
blame. Man,
Edward
that really hurt.
slides off the side of the centipede and lands next to them, and he says, Edmund just passed out. I don't think I'll ever unsee that. I'll probably have nightmares for the rest of my life. That was horrible. But we're all alive. I think he'll be fine.
He's like,
Get out of here.
call it
We should leave. Mary?
I'm in distress.
Okay, come along now.
You see Mary stand up and just look over the centipede and stab it in the neck.
Oh, God.
I think it's dead. It's okay.
DM
And
just,
she goes, and she just grabs the like collar of Edvar and starts like
just so you know,
Oh,
DM,
tracking him away.
I'm gonna pump 65 hit points worth of lay on hands into myself.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
Yeah, get a good pump.
Yeah, you just get jacked. You're like just
it's
rippling.
a lifting joke.
Yeah, it's a good joke. All of you start to leave this area. You can there's not going to be anything that interferes with you leaving this area.
No skeleton rats. or
No.
anything that are-
Edvar is unconscious, so
Hmm.
any of his like you see the wall of bone. You think that he exerted himself to a point that is very rare among mages, is that he has created a semi-permanent fixture that until it is destroyed, it will remain. So there will just be, until someone gets rid of it, a fully animated wall of skeletons that are just
Oh.
constrained in eternal torment until the end of time or destruction.
Accidents happen.
That works.
Yeah. I mean, what an interview, right?
I mean, he passed. He passed. I guess.
Yeah, you guys head back to Gambit's Keep. I'll be honest. That's all I have planned for today. Do you have anything that you guys would like? Like, do you want to talk? Do you want to talk to any NPCs? Do you want to talk
I
about
think
what just
we can
happened or your plans
establish-
for the future?
I think we can establish that I don't have anything in particular, except for establishing that we probably had more of an interview process with what's-his-face, with Ed. And then we probably introduced him to Niefendil. We said we're going to try this out. I'm assuming we're all on the same page here.
Oh, I also forget, there is one more thing. You get back to the keep, and I assume at some point in time you check to see whether or not the portal has been destroyed, and you see Tripwitz sitting outside the door, just like covered in scorches and burns, as like and like there are like little knives like stuck into his body at certain points, and he's just laying there, like back propped up against the wall, and he goes, why is there a child with you? And a college student.
Does Ed go, hey, Abinthy?
Edvar is like, who is this?
Assuming we relay, yeah.
Abinthy. Did you write? And he goes, yes, you studied me. My book is the basis of String Theory 101. Yes, you probably took it as a yes.
I like that Edvar has 2 accents.
Yeah, I can't look, dude. I'm playing 2 wizards at the same time. It's tough.
You're taking DJ's spot. It's understandable.
Yeah, look, this is what you do as a DM. I didn't put a whole lot of thought into this. But Tripwood's is going to be like, okay, so there's a college student. Why is there a child?
Well, this is
It's
Mary.
She's been with us this
Have
whole
you never
time.
met Mary?
Been with who?
Here.
Us?
Well,
Oh boy, it's a
she's-
long
Mary,
story.
let's
Well,
just-
apparently
Since the
she's
beginning,
been
really,
here.
we've known.
Was she? Did you keep her in a bag? Where was she?
No,
I don't know.
she stays with my mother typically.
She lives
has her own...
here?
Yes,
Who thought that was a good idea? Who's been watching her?
my mother,
Nifendel?
kind of.
Nifendel? You
I
let
know.
Nifendel?
We
I mean,
know.
Watch it,
it's
child.
a,
Whose idea?
I've already
Although,
been through
Edward,
I
was
don't
it your
trust
idea?
her to watch water boil.
I would think this is
Edmund
why,
is the
this
new
is why
nanny.
You don't go off on your own.
Edmund? And he goes, it's Edvar. It's Edvar.
Oh, sorry, I'm so
Noonskill.
sorry.
Right.
He's the new
We
nanny.
named an
He
Edmund,
passed.
Then we'd have Ed, and Eddie.
Well, he's an intern, kind of. You need an internship, right, to pass classes?
Nanny. It's not
Yes, if you're willing to endorse me, I may be actually able to graduate college still with an internship. I could count
We'll
that
see
as
how
a
you
year's
do with
classes.
Mary first. Yes, we'll see how you.
I will do everything in my power,
And if you blow it,
Mr.
back to the labyrinth with you.
Mr. Fellows. Should I? Is there a name?
You don't-
Should I?
You don't know my name, but you know his
Well, I
nicknames.
know your name is. Can I? You're my boss now. Should I call you Edward or?
Oh, I see.
That
Mr.
feels
Fellows,
very
please.
Mr. Fellows. Okay.
Yes.
And then that would make.
And this is Miss Vi, or would you prefer
I love that it
Dragon
has been
Prince?
over 4 years,
Demon
and you
Prince?
still, no one knows how to pronounce my last
Is it
name.
Vey? I want to say it's Vey.
It's Vey.
Oh, is it?
I knew
It's
that.
Vey, but we don't use that.
I've
because
just
that's a-
known
that's
you
a
as
cult
Renaya,
name.
the Demon
It's a cult
Prince.
name. We're not supposed to use that.
Oh, let's not use that then.
Would you
Sorry.
like to talk about your experiences in that cult? Because it would make a.
You don't want
I'm
to stop
sorry.
that.
I'm an intern. I forgot my place. This is a habit.
Boy.
And yes, I will enjoy my time here. I am sure learning many things under your care. Do I get
And do
paid
your
for
best
this?
not to bring things back to life, also, because that is, in fact, against. Well, I suppose this is
Not under any
not
national jurisdiction
claimed.
that I know of.
Right.
We have an undead.
I mean, but this building is under our jurisdiction, so.
We do have an undead crew. Have we ever thought that what we're doing here is maybe illegal?
A lot of what we do is illegal.
I mean,
Oh.
we are adventurers, so we do some sketchy stuff all the time. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I don't care about your skeletons.
Can I quote you on
I
that?
literally break the law of the universe. I'm a demon prince.
What? Oh, this
In a,
is big.
wait, in
Well,
in a
okay,
way,
but,
you
like-
make the law.
But like that wasn't really your choice, though, right, Renaya?
I mean,
This is juicy.
not
Plus,
in
isn't
that
there
way.
some-
I didn't like that. That sucked.
Isn't there some sort of legislature with the demons?
Demons
and
are all
like
about
the...
chaos. No,
Oh,
no
you're right.
law can hold a demon.
Wait, so Grotz? I thought he had rules.
Well, I mean, there's
This guy is writing everything
domains. You have a
down.
domain.
He summoned a skeleton to also write things down.
I love this guy.
I love
And
this
he's
guy
like,
too.
Wow.
Cather kind of hates him, but Drew
This
loves
is-
him.
There's more where that came from, baby.
I
Ew.
Anyway,
will take that in every possible connotation, and I am okay with all of them as long as I get to write this down.
All right.
And Abinthy is like, I like this guy. I like him.
Now,
This guy,
what is
this is a good guy.
DM? While this is happening, is Mary just standing next to us?
I was wondering
Mary
the
has
same
been
thing.
slowly slinking
Yeah, Mary's
like-
Mary's out of here.
Away.
backwards,
Uh-huh.
kind
Out
of
the
hoping
door.
that you would, like, yeah, just like away.
I turn towards Mary. Mary,
Yes.
I couldn't help but notice that you were very capable with a blade.
I am very skilled in many things.
I think Tarak taught her.
I could tell. I was curious as to who taught you.
People.
Well, obviously, yes, but I don't think it was any of us, and I doubt Track had much time before his passing.
And it certainly wasn't my mother.
No, I could kill her if I wanted to.
Why would you say that? Why? Why would you?
Mary, just
Why would
because
you say
can
that?
Doesn't mean you need to say it out loud. We gotta
I just want you to be aware of my finesse and
We
skill
are
with the
very
blade.
aware. We're very aware, Mary. But we
Hmm.
gotta work on those social cues, you know. Like, I'm all
Why do I
for-
need those?
Well,
Nanny, do your job.
Yeah, man.
Edvar is like,
What does he say?
you should listen to Fate's Gambit because they are people who are very skilled in many things, including social encounters. So they claim they know more than you. And she goes,
Well,
I will
that's
gut you
not-
like a fish. And he's like, I think that she's got a fair point, everybody. I'm
Okay,
just
we'll
saying."
figure it out. We'll figure it out.
It's-
But
It's,
oh.
yeah, I don't even like fish, actually.
God, we're creating a villain.
And Mary
I
leads it-
don't like fish. He says.
and she says, I don't need to learn social cues. No one's here. Who would I talk to?
that is a fair point. actually.
Niefendil? She's reading most of the time. My sister's
Okay.
dead.
Mary.
Tarak is
Oh,
dead.
Okay.
Mary,
Okay.
Mary,
We
okay,
don't
Mary.
have to bring Tarak
Mary,
into this.
Mary. Okay.
Don't have to bring Tarak into this.
Mary. Here's
What?
what I'm thinking. All right. I know a lovely, lovely, lovely lady who does not live here, and from what I've heard, is a great mother.
Oh yes.
Maybe if we get you out
Are you
of
talking
here.
about Lada?
I am.
I don't like her.
Why do you?
Why?
Okay, hold on. Now we have a problem.
Well, she tells me to do stuff.
Well, yeah, that's
But don't you?
the point.
But didn't you just say like you're like extremely bored here?
Well, no, but Niefendil lets me go off into the forest whenever I want.
Mary,
Oh.
you can't. This is going to be your villain origin story if we keep you here.
I'm not going to turn into a villain. I'm going to kill the bad people.
Okay, but
Hmm.
Like Tarak said I could.
Oh boy.
And then if they kill me, I'm going to kill them first.
that's right. But
Maybe we'll give it some time with this new nanny, and if
Lada
it doesn't
is
work out,
also
we'll
a great
send
mentor.
her to Lada.
Should we?
when it comes to the fighting,
I don't need a mentor. Another one. I have Gorza. Gorza teaches me
Gor-
a lot of things.
This explains everything.
That does explain a lot,
Okay.
actually.
okay, Mary.
How do you go all the way?
Mary, you can't stay here.
Why not? I've been staying here for the past 3 years.
I
live
know,
here.
and it's a problem. You're literally by yourself.
I'm not. It's not a problem. You guys didn't even know I was here.
That's a problem.
That is a problem. The fact that we didn't know that you were here is a problem.
Well, that means that I'm not causing any trouble.
I mean, yes, but that also means we can't look after you
Mary,
and take care of you
I don't
properly.
need looking
You
after.
can't stay here.
I could
you
have killed
can't.
him.
You're gonna go stay with Lada.
Oh gosh.
I don't want to stay with Lada.
You're
At
going
least
to
let me
stay with
stay
Lada.
Gorza.
You don't always get what you want, okay?
Is Gorza still alive?
Oh yeah, Gorza retroward lives. Of course he did.
I mean, yeah, but it's
Look-
been 4 years.
Yeah, he was 2 when you met him.
Oh, okay. Wow, I didn't know that.
You have a lot of potential, and it is not going to be wasted becoming a psychopath, okay?
I mean, I
already
don't know
got
what
that
that
covered.
means, but it's not going
What
to
if-
happen.
What if Edmund? I'm sorry. What was your name?
It's Edvar.
What if Edvar just went with you for a bit of time? He could escort you there. He could oversee it. If it goes badly, he'll take you right back. How about that? Just give it a try, huh? I don't think this is much of a choice. This should be something we do,
I
right?
haven't gotten a choice since.
That's what happens when you're a kid, okay?
I'm
You
not
don't
a
make
kid
good
anymore.
choices. Yes, you are. How old are you?
I'm 11.
Exactly.
Gores is 4.
Okay, well,
Actually,
okay.
he's 5.
Actually, well,
Gores
yes.
is an orc.
Gorz is an orc. Him being 5 actually makes him around like 64.
Okay.
That's not
Your
how time
mama.
works.
No, but that's how orcs work.
Edward
Okay,
throws a bomb.
Listen.
Just kidding.
Mary, this isn't okay. What is normal for you shouldn't be what's normal for you, okay?
You think I want it to be like this? Like you said, I don't get
No.
what I want.
I know. And I know that ever since your whole life, basically, everything has just felt like you have not had anything.
Were
Okay?
you trying to bring my sister's name to mind? Because I bet you don't remember it. Like you didn't remember that I was here.
To be fair, this is out of game. To be fair, none of our characters were told that Mary was here, so it's not really our fault.
Mary. I know this isn't easy.
Met her sister.
You stayed at her house.
I want to. Okay, wait. Hold on. Is it Nala?
No, it was Sarah, I believe. It might be
It
Nala.
was not
It was a
Sarah.
double check on. This is mind
It
you.
might have been.
I lost my notes.
You don't even know, and you're trying to
I
guilt
asked
me?
I asked DJ, and he said it was Sarah, but I think Nala might be right.
Either Nala might have been their mom.
No, we never got
Oh.
their mom's name.
Okay.
I'm done with Nala though.
Mary.
Because now it's not
That was not very classy.
Sorry.
What? You can put me wherever you want. I'm just gonna run away.
And where are you going to go?
Wherever I want.
And where do you want to go?
Right now, away from you. You're not my mom. You're not my sister. You can't tell me what to do.
You can do whatever you want. We are never going to close the door on you. If you need food, you need a place to stay, you're welcome to stay here. If you need somebody, and we're not around, there are ways throughout the keep to get in contact with Lada. If you don't want to interact with us, you don't have to interact with us. This isn't a life that you want. It's not a life I want for you. But if it's what you choose, I can't stop you. You deserve some good. And I'm just trying to let you have that. And I don't think you really have gotten to experience it. So you don't really know what it is. And that's scary. And it's okay to be scared.
I'm not scared.
Of course you're not.
You see, like, make an insight check.
Ooh.
You're good at that.
That's 19.
You see for a brief moment the like, you know how when a kid is about to cry and like they like look at you with pure defiance and then they realize that they're about to cry and it just makes them angry.
Mm-hmm.
It gets to that point, but before she actually starts to cry, you see her physically reach down, grab a shadow from the floor, and
Whoa!
throw it around herself like a cloak and then just disappear.
Wow.
Oh. Well,
Abinthy is there and he goes, "Is it the poison in my blood, or did the small girl just disappear?"
no, she did. And I don't know if she's coming back.
Wow,
I'll be back.
they're really starting them young these days. It's incredible.
DM, none of us recognize whatever magic item, spell.
Make a, make a
Wait, I know what it
history
is.
check.
I know what it is.
You very well may know what it is.
What is it? Say it. Just say it.
It's the whole orcish rogue thing where they literally hide in the shadows.
Absolutely.
Oh, she's a
Um,
child of the shadow people.
Yes, the children
I
of
don't know what it is.
Shargaz
Yeah,
are able
Shargaz.
to physically interact with the shadows to
No.
form a cloak around themselves.
Was-
Freaking
But-
way.
but-
She's a child of Shargaz now. What the heck?
But Gorza wasn't a child of Shargaz, right?
Yeah, he was.
He
was
was?
the leader of
That
the children
is-
of Shargaz.
That is so epic.
Oh yes, that's right.
actually.
Because
that-
because the children of Shargaz were people like the people. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
There
they're
is
the
a
people who were
freaking
shunned by the rest of
legendary-
the
Yeah, they're
universe.
shunned, and they're also yeah.
Renaya
I'm
is
blown
going to
away.
cast Sending to Lada, and basically she's just gonna ask Lada to come stay at the keep for a little while and just keep an eye on Mary.
Lada responds and she goes, I mean, I don't really have a lot else going on. I guess I can. Am I getting paid for this? Or I'm sorry, I was informed. It's been really awkward between you two because like neither one of you remember.
It's like a
the
professional
fact that you had
relationship.
together.
Here's a
So
rundown.
she's like-
Here's a rundown. Here's what I imagine happening. First of all, over the 3 years, that first year, there was some time spent with Lada. It just
Okay.
became more of a friendship. They didn't really.
Yeah, I
bond
don't know
again the
any
way
of
they
this.
did,
I'm just
blah,
going
blah, blah.
off guess.
Well, now she's telling you.
Lada is a freaking super mom.
Yeah,
Lada will come to aid a kid at the
Good
drop
to
of a
know.
hat.
I'm learning everything. I'll be
There you
right
go.
there.
Lada would not be like, is
Am I
there
getting-
money in it for me?
Am I getting
Will,
paid?
I don't
will,
know.
will I have room
Yes,
and
you do.
board?
You've met Lada.
Lada's rich.
Look.
Lada's a queen.
It's
Lada's an
been like
icon.
a year since we talked to her.
Ah, unbelievable.
And first of all,
I guess
if you
she can
still knew each
stay in
other,
the
I would have
spare
played
Tried
it
to make
immediately.
Lada nasty. No.
I'm sorry. I don't really. I've never DM'd her before. That's DJ's job. All
Edward
right.
turns to Edvinthil. What the heck is his
Edvar.
name?
It's
Edvar.
Edvar.
Edward says Edvinthil, or sorry.
Yeah, he's
Um,
standing there
I-
and he's like, "Do I have a? Do I still
It's-
have a job?"
listen. It's. I guess you can stay for the moment. I mean, it's better than staying. And we can all
I'm-
agree it's better than him staying in the labyrinth.
I could.
And you have student debt, and
You
I
can
could-
intern
I want to
under
help
Lada.
you.
Sure. There.
Oh,
they
maybe
get
Lada
your
can
internship.
help.
Lada
Lada
the
knows how to do
hero?
magic.
Yes.
You know about Lada?
You know her?
Yes.
Yeah.
Apparently,
This
I
is
was
awesome.
like kind of semi-raised by her, but I don't remember.
Raised
it, so.
by-
Renaya is
Oh, this
basically
is
her
big.
prodigy.
Oh, that's big.
Oh, right.
What do you mean,
Well,
kind of raised by
Okay,
her?
I'm,
I mean, okay,
Tired.
so
and I just.
We don't
felt
have to
traumatized.
explain it all.
this yeah. This does
The
have to
skeleton
be-
just starts writing. He now has like
It's
a
very-
what,
it's
what a
complicated.
stenographer? What are they called?
Yeah, a stenographer. Another skeleton
Yeah.
shows up and wipes the sweat away from the first skeleton.
He's like turning the page for the other skeleton. There's two of
absolutely.
them.
And he's like, I will
could-
literally do any job. I can't cook, but I will cook.
Don't need to. No, it's
Oh.
okay.
I will clean boots. I will dust.
Do you know how to massage?
I could
Nobody here knows how
I
to do a
could
massage.
Resurrect a masseuse.
Let's talk.
Maybe in a moment, Edward. Renaya, Edward, could I bend your ears for just a few minutes?
Please don't
Bend them,
my ears.
bend my
What?
ears, bend them as far as you can.
What?
Stop, Edward, please. So, look, this might be a horrible, terrible idea, but it just now came to me, and maybe it's worth considering. I think we should maybe think about rebuilding Katin.
Splendid idea. Yeah, why?
I mean,
Splendid idea. Why?
I mean, you saw how Mary reacted. She's all alone, all the time, because she thought nobody cared about her. She didn't have any friends. At least not here. Because he kind of gestures. Nobody's out here. I don't know. I think
we're not supposed to have people out here, remember? That's the whole point of Gambit's Keep. It's supposed to be secretive. It's supposed to be hidden.
Apathy lays down, head inside the group, and goes.
He slides over.
Provide many economic benefits.
That's true.
But
And
remember what we're housing. Remember the things we have here.
That is a very solid point that Renaya brings up as well.
I know, but I'm just...
And look at Edvar. Do you know how many people are going to be like him and want to
Edvar
know
is-
everything
Edvar
and
is
have
trying to
access to
hacky
everything
sack
and get to
with
know
the-
us? It's going to be a problem.
I mean,
He's not good.
Katin is gone, okay? It's going to stay gone. Mary needs somewhere else. Not here. Here she's in danger. Well, here she's probably as safe as she can get, but she's isolated.
She seems to be doing pretty well for herself. I'm right.
She's surviving, she's not living, and she needs a life to live.
maybe we can hope one
At the
day.
age of 12. It's
Shut
not that-
up.
Oh, sorry.
Apathy, are you okay?
What?
Are you okay?
Go take a nap, Abinthy.
Well,
You seem really out of it.
let me tell you.
Someone cast sleep.
That's actually a good
Yeah,
idea,
when
Edward. I
I
cast
was
sleep on
fighting-
Abinthy.
Catherine just
spell.
punches him in the face.
No, I have the sleep spell.
Yeah.
So I
it's
cast the
It's
sleep
plan.
spell on him.
He counter spells.
Yeah, kind of spell.
I,
Is
I,
it-
Okay,
I attack
listen.
you.
I fought
Abinthy,
on the plane of fire.
Abinthy,
Yes?
listen.
Huh.
Oh my god.
Here's a plan.
Abinthy's asleep
Lotta's
now.
gonna come out here. Lotta is going to do her Lotta thing. And maybe Mary will figure out that it's not as bad as she thinks it is and will willingly go with Lotta.
That sounds great.
Maybe.
Great.
And we can hope that one day everything is safe enough to maybe rebuild
Lotta,
Catan.
and in the meantime, Lotta can take her on trips back to wherever. Everything will be great. We keep doing whatever the frick we've got going on.
Oh yeah, I fixed the portal, by the way. So if we need some,
Good.
I could use a nap. Frankly,
I think we could all
These-
use
Did
an app.
Abinthy just
I-
not fall asleep to my spell?
he counterspelled it.
He
Oh, he did
counterspelled.
counterspell it? Oh, I didn't hear him
Yeah.
say that.
That's a reflex.
I am at 34 out of 110. So I am gonna.
Elves live longer than that, right?
No, she's talking. No, never.
No, it's
Oh,
like a scale of
is
health.
the rating? I'm sorry.
So it's like
We've
I
been working
was
on this,
good,
Edward.
But then
I didn't know.
so when
I still
I'm
don't
going
know
to bed.
how old
bored-
I'm going to
Renaya
bed.
is.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done today.
Good night,
I'm done.
Renaya. I appreciate all your help and work today.
Whatever.
I haven't been to the bathroom
broken
all
up-
day.
I'm gonna read some in pockets
piece
and I'm
of the
gonna send them
planet
after all of
Mechanus
you.
That had landed
I-
in the city of Brass,
Edmithor,
and
come with me.
he says, "My name is Edvar, but I am look." And there's a tall skeleton
tower of.
standing there, very majestically. And he moves his mouth to say something, but then realizes that he doesn't have vocal cords. He says,
Is that?
"It's a masseuse."
Oh,
I don't know. I summoned him.
I haven't had a massage since I was the age
That
of
is
13.
the power of the tome of Atnumami.
30. How old are you, Edward?
I've had a knot in my back for the last
Let me
2
tell you, he'll
years.
get out of there. The
So
two
long
of you
ago.
skedaddle away.
I bet his,
Renaya goes
I
to
bet
her
his
room.
fingers are so
Abinthy
good at
is
really
on the
getting
guy
in
who
there.
goes, You know, Cather, when so
No.
there was on the plane of fire.
I'm done.
I
the
just
city of
I just
Brass.
drag Abinthy to his chambers. and tuck him in.
I've been
Let me
being
tell ya.
dragged by a captain while he's telling his story.
And I am currently flooded with a break of causality.
Okay,
It's very
yep,
painful.
yep, that's
Oh.
great. That's great.
Yes,
As
that's
I
perfect.
shut the
All
door
of
to his
you
chamber.
return to your room.
Massaging.
You just throw him
Ooh,
in.
right there,
Yeah.
harder, please.
Afterwards, Cather like finally makes it into his own room. He's
Do you
like,
feel it?
oh
Do you
my
feel
goodness. Idrisil, I
it? That's
wish
where
you
the
were
knot
here
is.
right
Ow!
now.
Oh, it hurts, but that's exact. Ow!
Edward, be quiet.
I can't.
He's a professional.
I'll make you be quiet.
Is
And
that a threat?
Or a promise? And then the camera fades to black.
Oh my goodness.
Why
Everyone,
is it fade to black?
because that's where the end of the sitcom joke is.
Oh my goodness, this is horrible.
The credits
ending.
roll, everyone freeze frames. And that is just where I'm going to end this. It's like an hour short, but we also didn't have a break.
Oh my
So what are you going to do? Thank you everyone for watching this unhinged filler episode.
Thank you for watching the Paper Dungeon podcast.
Bye.
Grant, why?
Thank you for watching the Paper Dungeon episode 15.5. This was absolutely how I expected it to go, feeling very much like this was made by a different production company than the
Lydia
rest of our
left.
episodes.
Lydia has left.
That's what happens. I don't have anything else that I would like to say other than thank you for stopping by. Please.
Can I say it? Can I say it? Can I say it?
Yeah. Well, the ending thing, like
Yeah, the
line.
ending thing.
Well, let me
Yeah.
finish my thank yous.
Okay,
And please show up
okay.
to the filing cabinet on Thursday because Grant will be sad if you don't.
I will.
Please
I'm
ask
hosting.
your questions if you have any questions about the game, the future of TPD, where we've been, where we're going, anything like that. Or if you just want to ask us questions like, oh, hey, if Abinthy really enjoyed 90s light rock, what would be his favorite
All right.
band?
Well, you don't have to ask questions like that, but you could. Yeah.
Yeah, you could. Anything that you would like to know, feel free to ask.
Hashtag ask TPD and in the Discord.
And in the Discord in the Ask the Cast section, the only thing that I have left to say to you will instead be
Can I say
said
it?
by Grant.
Yay!
Blow it.
Thank you for watching. Good luck and Godspeed. Have a great night, Dungeon. Wait,
What? Wait. I feel like that's wrong. I feel
Good
like it's
luck
been
and
wrong.
Godspeed, everyone.
Good luck
We'll
and Godspeed. See you next time.
Dungeoneers.
All right. From the top.
good luck and Godspeed. See you next time, Dungeoneers. Dun, 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 dun.